I'm right. We're going. We're going. We're late today, but that's okay. Hello. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. All right. Did I get the YouTube too? Boom. YouTube's already live. Bam. It's going to be a good day today. It's going to be a nice day, I think, actually. I bet you it'd be a nice day today. Double W. What's up, Soap? You feel like a room without a roof. I'm happy. Yo, Soap. Can you hear my music? Because this is what I feel like right now. I made like a little playlist on Spotify. Hold up. There it is. I made a little playlist on Spotify, and I kind of want to vibe to it today. Like I sort of just like I'm in a mood where I'm like I'm a little tired, but honestly I kind of just want to sing. You know what I mean? I'm just like like this. That's how I'm feeling. What's up, Frank Uptown? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Whoa, Aquarius Box. Hello, hello. We are late. I'm late today. Listen, I'm like real late. I'm like real late. I normally start streaming like 2-3 hours earlier today, but I had some things to do, some things to take care of. Here we go. Oh, it's a little quiet, but it's always okay. So I want to have like vibe music. You know how normally I go lo-fi? I made a whole Spotify playlist. I've been making it for stream, and I've been making it. What's up, Dembov? I've been making a Spotify playlist for stream. I basically made it this morning. I just wanted to put like a bunch of happy songs in it, so I'm gonna put it up ever so slightly, just a little bit. And I want, if you guys can hear it like in the background, but still, you know what I mean. I'm kind of looking for like this, but I also want people to tell me what they think. I'm curious to know what people think. Like I want suggestions. There's a music suggestion part of Discord still, and I still want their best people's best happy songs. Put your best. Yo, I am late. I know, I'm late. I know. I see my clock. Hi, Nava. I'm late. I know. But what? Put your best happy vibe songs in here. Good. This is what I want. I want people's best happy vibe songs. I also potentially want IO on my prop pally because she's really good but doesn't really get any keys. Hi. Happy is such an awoo song. It is a, yeah, I know. This song is good, but I have more songs in here. There's like all sorts of songs. You don't even know the types of songs that are going to be in here. There's going to be all sorts of songs in here. We're going to have some good music today. Basically, though, we'll see. Can I share some poggers? Of course, just got Heroic House of Cards. Yeah, on your 620, that's pretty massive, yeah? Just checked out your new Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Kitty. I tried really hard. I've been trying to do content creation. I've been working on it, man. I've been working on it. Right before I started stream today, I was like, oh, I've been meaning to make this video about Prot Warrior. Let me just make the video, you know? Heal at 12 Cinderbrew, which had a 6, well, he was new, but also that was the MDI. I'm such a creator now, thank you. Slay, right? Slay. Elver, congratulations, that's a giant upgrade. Ooh, hi, Sean. XD Roar. All right, let's see what we could find real fast. Give me an appreciation for the role. You want to heal my prop pally in like some 17s or something, Soap? 17 Resil Priory. Oh, wait. No, that's what my evoker needs. That's what my evoker needs. Will they take my evoker? There's no way, right? There's no way they'll take my prez for this, right? I could totally do it, though. Wait. That's the key my evoker needs. There's no way they take the evoker. I'm going to apply for it. Don't get me wrong. I'll try. There's no way they take Prez. With respect. Sean, you know the life. You play Preservation Evoker, right? You know the life. I'm going to log in. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to apply for a few keys. And I'm not going to get any of them. What's up, King? I'll hydrate. Bet. See, it's not just traditional music. There's all sorts of happy songs in here. There's all sorts of things. You got Declined All Morning. That's the life. That's the life. There's all sorts of cool songs in here. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear it too, because I normally play the lo-fi. So can you tell me if you hear the song? What is this? What's this? Kitty, you're learning the terms. Good job, Kitty. Good job, Kitty. Woo! What song is this? You're learning the terms, Kitty. You haven't even started playing WoW and you know what Q Simulator is. All right, listen. I don't mind playing Prez if they'll take me. It's like the last. I literally have it on 14, and the rest of the things are on 16 at least. It's not 17 already. Good. Take me. 17. All right. Where is it? There it is. Dude, my Prez actually good. Prez is really good. Okay. Priory. No, wait. Let's look for Priory. Can I find it? Is it still here? Did I log over in time? Was my computer too slow? Okay, there's a few. Prez is really good. I promise you, Prez is actually really good. Take me to your Priory. There's already an evoker here. Okay, I'm not getting in. There's no way. Do I message them? Do I message them and be like, yo, Prez actually, no joke, is really good. Prez is... oh my god, I got taken. Yes! Yes, there's no way. Do they know me? There's the only way they must know me, though. Hello? Wait. They must know me. Is it good, though? It actually is. It actually is. Trust. Nah, it actually is good. I swear to God, it's legitimately good. This is new again. No, listen. It's actually good. No, they must know me. There's no way that they just actually natty took a preserve. I'm max ranging the whole run. No problem. No problem. I'll figure it out. He said he was going to max range. Okay, well, I'm excited. Okay, wait a second. All right, bet. Here we go. Your skill peak's at 14, so it's whatever 3K was the goal. This one, I mean, I'm looking for like 3.5K. Echo's about to go crazy on that guy. Yeah, 17 starts to get a little harder, and this is an Aug setup, so I want a Prez setup, which is where I change this trinket to wax for my hunter, and I change this ring to my crafted ring, and I go, this ring is questionable what I play, actually. I have a few choices, to be honest. Friends, how did the brew go yesterday? Siempro. Oh, you mean just on my Brewmaster? Oh, we just finished it up. I did 8 keys. I have full vault slot. I feel pretty good on the Brewmaster. Feels good. All right, here we go. I'm getting to play my Prez Evoker. If you play Oracle Disc, I swear invites they are instant. That's correct. But I'm not playing I'm not playing a Oracle Disc Priest. I am unfortunately playing this. What's up, Pew Pew? Good morning, friends. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're into Prot Warrior, I'm curious. I want people to put pin this. Hold up right here. Put your best happy vibe music suggestion in Discord. Because I'm going to make a playlist for stream that isn't just lo-fi. I know I'm going to put your best happy... Oh, wait, no, I forgot to pin the Discord. Okay, we have to do it one more time. Okay. Because put your best happy song. Like, it could be anything. Listen to the music I'm playing today. Decide what the vibe is. And then basically put something in there that fits this vibe. I want to know. We actually have... I mean, King literally makes music. But you don't make music quite like this. There you go. Pinning it. Boom. Good. Done. Because I want to make a playlist that's basically like this. Hello? Suzuki? Yeah? Even then, everyone. I found a WoW player on Grindr today. Did he just advertise it, Sean? Sean, did he just have it on his profile? What was the potential reasoning for this? I'm kind of curious about the story, but you don't have to go that far into it. We doing route or just right? Are we doing the Demon Hunter route, or are we just going right? If we do the Demon Hunter route, may I please recommend that we don't pull like 7 casters in the first pull? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't like that pull. Going right? I actually prefer right, to be honest, because I can caught the first bleed, and I actually think right is a lot more easy to heal. I know where the damage is happening, give or take. The middle pull in a pug with uncoordinated stops is wild. I genuinely think the right is better. In Priory. Oof. All right, let's go. Let me see we'll see what the tank does anyways. We don't know. Okay, if I can get this key, my evoker just immediately jumps. This is currently a 14. Look at the ups that I'm going to get from this. This will be a 14 to a 17. There isn't a pull with a ton of casters. It's pretty mellow. Are you on my stream? Wait, there's something... I was wondering. I remember saying that. What is this? Is he gonna do just he's not like a super high IO Demon Hunter tank. I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Perfect. Because there's a way to do okay, so great, that's perfect. The first pull, the only thing about it is if you're doing the Demon Hunter route, you can just do it with one side or two sides, but some Demon Hunters just think they're going to pull both of this with all 3 packs right here. That's the thing I don't like in 17. That's like a 19 plus you're in Discord coordination thing. Pulling all 3 of these packs is the one that I don't like. Yeah. First boss and prey. I normally caught the tank there though. Let's start today. I'm late as today. All right, here we go. I'm excited. I want to get this Prez Evoker key. Let's do it. If Nap didn't work, bedtime is going to hit extra hard. I got to prove the pack. You know how many Prez... Wait a second. Wait, can you check something for me? How many Preservation Evokers... We're going to talk game right now. How many Preservation Evokers have actually timed to 17 Priory? Like, no joke, just straight up. It's not even that bad. It's not even that... I really think this key is actually fine. But how many of them have actually timed it? I timed my first ever 10 tonight. Congratulations. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd it feel? How'd it feel? Wait, what's this? The old Massey, we have the little to no suspension. It was a... Oh, you're talking about the... Tried that nap? Nap time, no work, very sore. Oh, I see. Better for me, they live longer. I just rescue people on the thunderclap. It's fine. I'm actually curious about something. Oh, you are. Come back. Daddy is salty. Daddy is salty. Has anybody been able to confirm how salty? Don't answer that question. It was an intrusive thought. Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. Daddy is like 97% protein. What's up? You'll never hear me say that ever again in my entire life. I will literally never say that again in my entire life. That was it. That was the only moment you will ever hear me say that. Right? Just a little? Fair enough. You know, I have so many things I want to say, and I'm not going to say any of them. Here we go, Prez Evoker. I'm not locked in for this key necessarily, but I'm like focused, because I have to be like a little focused, right? He did not link a route, but we'll just follow him. All right, let's go. So are we gonna do? Let's see. Did I not get healing potions? I'm supposed to get healing potions. Is okay. If we do it again, I'll get healing potions, because actually healing potion for Prez is really nice. So he's gonna misery this, and we're gonna go to the left and do this. Yeah, that's okay. This is the normal pull. You can't do this on Guardian Druid, but you can absolutely do this on Demon Hunter, which is quite nice. And I'm gonna external him basically right away. Although I think he just sent a tank trinket, which is actually not a bad idea. Oh, he's going this way. Okay. This is different. Actually, I've never seen this pull done quite this way, and I think I like it. I think overall I like this pull. I think I much prefer this, actually. Okay, so we're going here. Boom. There's only one caster with this, and that's a lot easier to deal with. And you still get this kind of thing without the knight. I actually think I really like this right strategy is kind of nice, because everybody has a tendency on this pull to just go full send, go here. Oh, I could have Zephyr'd him, but I kind of thought he'd be fine. I could have trinketed him as well. Whoop, we're going to have to pull something big here, because we definitely pulled something we didn't want. That's okay. I got this here. Let's communion right away, because I think we have a knight in here, and now I'm going to have to heal an actual knight, which is not a problem, actually. It's not a problem. I'm going to Zephyr this. I'm going to rescue the hunter, and then I'm going to go boom, 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 like this. And I'm going to caught myself, because I can actually heal this. I'm going to watch these pot shots, and we can just play the knight. It's okay. Prez actually pretty good at healing a knight pull. It's not the end of the world. I might just have to external, potentially the warlock, so that he survives this next thing here. That's on me. I'm going to live. Cool. I'm going to big spirit bloom. I have a pot shot on me. Rewind maybe as a emergency. Okay, here we go. Whoo. Oh, shit. I stepped in that. That's my bad. I can still heal it, though. Easy. No problem. What I'm going to have to figure out here, though, is how... Because we pulled a bunch of stuff that we were not supposed to pull. This is going to be tough right here. I think that I might die at this point. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. I think I did it. Did I do it? Dude. Yeah, so not just Suleiman, because what happened is we pulled something that we did not intend to pull, and then it was just kind of got out of hand from there. I'm going to need a second to drink at some point, but I think we did heal that, huh? There we go. You want a new class with all 3 roles? Isn't Demon Hunter just casually getting a new spec? Do you think that's actually going to happen? I don't think it's happening, by the way. I know that they were, like, teasing it and stuff. I don't think so. I think there's pretty much no way that Demon Hunter is actually getting a new spec. I don't think so. No, I think that that's like super cap. Like I don't think we're getting a new spec. Not this. I think that if they were going to do that, it would just be an expansion feature. Cuz like that's so hype, right? Like the idea of a new spec, can we dodge these maybe? Be nice. The idea of a new spec is literally so hype though that I think it would have to be an expansion feature. Also with these the route that we're doing, if we could just stack a little bit, that would be excellent. Where are you? Okay, he is really standing at max range. I kind of thought he was joking when he said he was going to stand at max range, but he is literally standing at max range, actually. I got my tank. I got my own. He's going to be on me here, I think. This strike, so I can dodge it. Oof. We do not like dodging these in this group right now. It would be very helpful if they wanted to. I'm going to stop this defense. I have a cot. I'm just going to send it there. Make sure all this is healed. Because there will be a cast and a pot shot on me on top of a leap that almost cleaved me. But we're good. Yeah, if we could... Those help, like, so much, by the way. If we could just dodge those in the future. Like, that helps a lot. Because I'm just going to rescue him now to get that shield on him and the cast on me. Dude, I promise you, Prez is actually, like, really good. I don't think this first area went quite according to plan. Because almost certainly that knight was not good. But we didn't want that. But it's okay. Yeah, you can dodge Shane. You're supposed to dodge her, actually, in high keys. Oh, shit. LOL. Man, I'm so bad at stepping into those sometimes. My hover just takes me in. Thank you for the Ret Pally actually freedoming me is hilarious. Yeah, you're supposed to dodge her. If you just play at 15 yards and you just walk, like you're just moving as she jumps, you don't have to take her at all. Yeah, you just basically, before she moves, you don't know how she's targeting, so right when she leaps, you just have to be running. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad to do. I think we're fine. 27 minutes with this particular route. Like, we're chilling. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, my accidental hovers have a bad habit of taking me into those traps. For this first area, not bad at all. Just the one hunter death. And I'm still at, by the way, 1,000,000 DPS. If you take a look at the overall meters right now, I'm at 1,000,000 DPS. Prez, actually, no joke, is kind of good. There you go. Okay, I'm drinking now. Hey, Woo, what's up, Fatality? Sorry, Mythic Plus. Are you from YouTube? Yo, what's up, YouTube? Are you Fatality from YouTube, where I always ignore the YouTube comments? Not because I'm intentionally doing it, but because they're all the way listed to the right of my screen, and currently I'm locked into a key. So if you're from YouTube, you should definitely come to Twitch now. Ooh, he's going light spawn first. Okay, that's fine. Whatever it is, I'll heal it. I'm Prez evoker. Whatever it is, I'll heal this. I'll figure it out. Okay? There's a purification on me. Oh, but there was a cast and melee on me too. There's no B-res. I can't skip the first 4. I don't have combat pot. That was tough. Oof. There's no B-res. I can't skip first 4. I have no pot. I got no pot to skip first 4. I have no pot to skip first 4. I would highly recommend splitting this in the future. Reset fast. This is actually not, like, it's easy to heal, although I got clapped there for a second. I had that infinite healing there. I just wanted to have your opinion, yeah, for sure. Why do you use Heart of the Wild? I don't clearly understand. It's just Moonfire. It's literally just a damage amp from Moonfire. I would highly recommend you play the light spawn slightly differently. That Ret Pally was quite good, unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't mean to. There was some shenanigans. It's not bad to heal, though. I believe Heart of the Wild all buffs your melee. It does technically buff your melee by 20%. Just wanted to give it a try. Oh, no, that's okay. That pull, I think, was okay, though. Again? Damn it. No, don't fall apart. It's not that hard to heal. I just meant I'm not privy to the 17 plus text. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Hold up 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can get them to just run it again. Because this key really isn't that bad. Like, I wish people understood that Priory, the timer in this dungeon, is so fucking easy. Oh, he's running it again. Okay. The timer in Priory is so easy that all you have to do is not do a pull that will wipe you. It's literally, like, that's actually the secret tech for Priory of the Sacred Flame. Are you ready? All you have to do is not do a pull that will wipe the group, and you will time the dungeon. I promise you, as long as your DPS is adequate, you will literally time this dungeon as long as you just don't do a pull that... If you just don't do any pull that wipes the team, you're going to time the key. On 17, the timer is not hard. As long as you have adequate damage, like, you're chilling. Like, really. That's like the secret to Priory. It's like the secret to Priory is just not doing this. You need pots for, just because someone dies. So, like, the first pull... My favorite key to heal in DOS, though. Yeah. We also do Priory with 2 knights. I mean, so 2 knights first pull Pro. I think that's like super sketch. I just like going right. On my 18, I just went right, to be honest. On my 18 Priory, I just went right and took the knight. But I prefer the knight over all the casters. That route was fine. The route we did was fine. We just pulled something. We pulled this, didn't we? We pulled one of the night patrols that we didn't want to pull. It might have been right here, I think. We pulled something extra. But basically, okay, YouTube, first of all, enjoyed the Prot Warrior vid. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think the Prot Warrior vid was actually worth saying because I really think that Mountain Thane is in desperate need of attention. I think they should buff Mountain Thane. Like, really. I was really excited about it. Hello, mate. I'm starting Mythic Plus with Bear, and I don't clearly understand how Heart of the Wild works. Oh, Remy, there you are. That's who you are. Heart of the Wild does literally 2 things, and only 2 things. It's just a damage cooldown. The reason you take it is because you cannot... There's nothing else to take. There's just straight up, there's nothing else to take. That's it. Like, honestly, if there was a really high value point in the spec tree, you would probably take that. But there's not a high value point in the spec tree. So you just take Heart of the Wild. It's a slight damage amp for Moonfire. It technically buffs your auto attack by 20%. It also technically buffs the hot you put on yourself with Reinvigoration. Those things don't matter. It's just a Moonfire damage amp. That's literally it. That's all it does. That's all it does, to be honest. Yeah. But so it's just, you know what I mean? That's it. Season Gambit and Dawnbreaker. You like Dawnbreaker, Daddy? Oh, boy. Can I just call you Salty? Can I call you Salty? Because every time I say Daddy, I sort of ick myself out a little bit. You know what I mean? Farkas, thank you, by the way. Thank you for enjoying the vids. I am trying. You see the last 3 vids on YouTube, by the way? They have thumbnails. Have you noticed that the last 3 videos have thumbnails? I think it's pretty cool. I'm trying my best. I'm doing content creation. I think I'm doing a good job. I think I'm doing a good job with respect. I actually think I'm doing a pretty good job, okay? I actually think I'm doing a fairly decent job at that. I'm pretty proud of myself. The last 3 YouTube videos all have thumbnails, and I hope that they look nice. Just found your channel 20 minutes ago. Oh, hi, Farkas. Oh, I mainly stream on Twitch. I just started for today. I'm a little late, to be honest, but here, hold up. Sean says Cupcake CPR. That is a hell of a music album cover photo. Yo, Sean, bro, why do people make this their music video album? Hold up, let me link it real fast. Because I'm almost always on Twitch. The YouTube stuff is new for me. Farkas, the YouTube stuff. You should be proud. Thank you. That's I mainly stream on Twitch. I'll just pin that to the YouTube. If you ever want to actually find me, the Twitch is where I'm at. I just sort of like the YouTube I'm just kind of chilling on though. A mage for this comp? Okay. Only thing is, again, no DK. We have to beware. Hi, Chopsticks. Are you the Prot Warrior? So, okay. Also, in terms of Prot Warrior, all they need to do is there might be something, and I do want to clarify this because this happened with the Guardian Druid set when I was testing it. Because you mentioned Mountain Thane, the fact that the damage is low in Mountain Thane. There's something to consider here, which is that sometimes, sometimes there's a PvP modifier. And it's possible that the ionizing blasts are not registering properly, and that when we get to keys. But even if, let me know if you're doing anything. Oh, Sam, I'm doing a 17 Priory that I super need. You want to tank it? Do you want to tank it by chance? I'm actually doing, this is like my last Prez evoker. It's like a 14 right now. Technically, unless you want to DPS it, I'm sure I can get you in. Do you want to come? I'm doing this one Prez key, because I just kind of like, you know what I mean? No, I mean, basically, Mad Dog, like, it just... I really think that the motivation behind it, let's be real, Mad Dog, they just forgot about it. Like, let's be real. The developer for Warrior made a Colossus tier set, and then he was just like, oh, yeah, Mountain Thane exists. What would be cool for Mountain Thane? I'll just, like, give some more Thunder stuff. That was all the thought that went into it. It was zero creativity. It was zero effort, zero creativity. It was like me and my high school reports. That's actually what happened. I was just like, oh, shit, that's due tomorrow. Lightning. Like, that's what he did. Like, that's the set. You could take it. Hold up. I got a tank, maybe. If you want, Sam. There. Alright, cool. That's actually super cool because I was thinking, like, damn, I have to heal all the second boss, but now we have a DK for it, which is nice. I can heal the right pull if you can live it. Do you know if you can live it on DK, Sam? I can heal the regular right pull if you want to do it. 3 days or something. Of course they. Yeah, exactly though, Daddy. You're. Oh fuck, bro. Your name. Your name. Your name is getting me, dude. Bro, your name is getting me. Because I'm just reading it. Yeah, that's fine. You can do my route. Wait, no, listen. I cannot find the tank tier list on your YouTube. Where is it? It's just, so I haven't made all of them yet comparing because I genuinely wanted to be fair. I've made 3. I've specifically talked about 3. Okay? I've talked about 3 of them. I've talked about Guardian Druid. I went in depth on Guardian Druid. I went in depth on Prot Warrior, and I went very in depth on Prot Pally. Prot Pally was probably too much, actually. So what was your route again? I can link it. My route was like this. So I haven't done, because the truth is, I will do it next week when we actually get to dungeons. Right now, this is my route here. The right now, it's kind of, it's a little bit troll. Like, I would be genuinely trolling you if I made a list actually ranking everything. I can rank them individually for the class. I could be like, yo, this is really good for this reason. Or I could say the DK set doesn't add any value here. Or the Mountain Thane set adds literally nothing to Prot Warrior. Like, Prot Warrior gains 0 value from Mountain Thane. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Like, I could say that, and that would be true. But I can't say whether or not the technical value of it is higher than another. I can only speculate. Does that make sense? Insane in Raid. Raid is interesting. Raid always, WLC, if you're a raid tank, the only thing that matters for you is whether or not, like, it's actually, by the way, right? The only thing that matters is what your comp needs that tier. Like, you don't, it's not your damage, it's not whether you're a good tank or not. It's just, is Mistweaver and Windwalker bad? You play Brewmaster, because you need Monk buff. Tanks and Raid fill a niche, and that's all that happens with that. What's up, Uzanel? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit, actually. Tanks and Raid fill a niche. That's all they do. So if you need Demon Hunter buff, you play VDH. If you need the grips, maybe you play Blood DK. If you need this, you play that. If you need this, you know what I mean? So tanking Raid is 100%. So the tier sets that they unleash, Neen, some of them are wild. Right now, the Mistweaver set is pumping, but it's a candidate for nerfs. You don't want your set to look that good. If your set looks really good right now, you are in significant danger of nerfs. No, sorry, man. No, of course. I also had to take a few days off to do in real life stuff, and I started late today anyways. Yo. If your set is doing, if you're like, damn, I look really good on PTR right now, fucking be scared, because they will nerf the shit out of you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, exactly. So if you're like, wow, my set is so good, it's like, you want it to be good, but not the best. Preferably, but I'll make it work. Yeah, you don't want to be S tier right now. It's a bad idea. Let me get healing potions real fast. Did you know for preservation evoker? Here, look. Healing potion. Did you know for preservation evoker that your healing potions transfer through lifebind? Which is a very interesting little niche thing that you can do. So if you have manual lifebinds on people, and then you hit a healing potion on yourself, it's actually quite a big burst of healing. Very nice to know that. If you did not know that. I don't think Bear will be nerfed because Bear is the DPS on Bear. The DPS on Bear is not that high. Like, we didn't get the highest DPS bet. We just got the best defensive set. Like, Borderline, Bear, and Prot Warrior got the 2 best defensive value sets, which is interesting because those were kind of the sturdiest tanks, give or take. You know what I mean? What are we doing, by the way? We're just doing the normal route, right? Oh, yeah, mirror images works. Let's go. All right, I can heal this. I know I can heal this. Let's go. Preservation Evoker in 17 Priory. And then, you know, I'm really curious. What will be my overall ranking? How many people actually play Prez this season? I want to know. I'm genuinely curious. Brew got a soft rework. Also a good point. Is Brew going to be good? Like, you would assume not, but is it? We don't know. Like, there's a lot of things we don't know. Brew has some fundamental problems, though, man. I don't know about that. I think Brew has some very fundamental issues that did not get addressed in the rework. But it does have Poison Cleanse. It does have Tiger's Lust. Arakara is in the dungeon pool. I think my tank needs external as he walks into this, or you think he has a plan? I'm going to external him anyways. Just because this is like a tough gather for him. I could rescue him as well. Actually, can't I? Just, wouldn't that help him? No joke. Like, normally you would never rescue your tank. Oh, he didn't want that. I'm so sorry. Okay, he didn't want that then. That's my bad. Okay, so he clearly was not a fan of that rescue. He was like, why the f did you do that? Okay. Boom. Look at preservation here. Look at preservation. We're going to be chilling. We're going to be chilling. Now my mage has this bleed on him, so I have to watch him a little extra. I have to watch him a little extra, but it's no problem. Right? I'm going to get him right now. Oh, big stasis, big stasis, big stasis right now. Good. I can rewind it if I absolutely need to. He's still got this bleed on him, but here we go. I think we've mostly settled the pull now. Where are we going here? We're going this way? Okay. I will not rescue you in the future. I think I might have almost trolled my blood DK a little bit. Well, I might have trolled him with the first rescue. That's my bad. That's my bad. I thought he was going to the corner, but he was not going to the corner. However, Prez does do really good. Okay, sorry. I won't rescue. Did you not want rescue there, Sam? I kind of thought you were going to corner. I didn't realize you were going to group the ball right there. That does work in the future. I will not rescue you. One more. One more. The knight died pretty fast, luckily. Okay. Troll Prez. Why did I join up? Wait a second. No. Prez is good. Prez is good. Prez is not troll. Let's go. Blood DK's got to unite. There's a Blood DK in this 17. Do you want external right on pull, Sam? Or how do you want me to do it? Who's lead? Oh, he is lead. Okay, I won't rescue you, but I'll try to watch you as best that I can. Right after each thunderclap. Okay, I won't rescue you. But I'll externally you on the gather for sure. Okay. This is easy for... It's easy for... There's nothing in this key that I worry about healing anyone else. So I'm really kind of chilling. I can focus the tank a bit more, although there's not much I could do there. For raid damage on bear, how often? Oh, like you go cat form on every proc. If you're playing Druid of the Claw in raid, you are doing it on every 6 stack. You don't like sit in cat form. In Heart of the Wild, there's like some min maxing, but basically you just on your 6 stack of Mangle, you just shift, bleed, go back out. Yeah, you just shift, bleed, go back out. There's not much nuance to it. It's just how fast you can generate those stacks and how much you can prioritize them is kind of the key. All right, ready? Here we go. Okay. We got this. I will pre-echo everybody. Pre-echoes are all out right now. So pre-echoes are all out. I'm going to mount now, and we're going to get this. Here we go. Right as my Blood DK reaches the second set of mobs, I'm going to external him, because he has to commit a lot of cooldowns otherwise, just to get to this pull. I can also tag Suleiman for him, but I think he'll be able to do that. Good. Cool. There we go. I caught the first bleed. I stasis immediately, and then I oppressive roar and a deep breath. Preferably if we're all in melee, then these guys don't jump out as much, and that helps like a ton. And then I know already that what I'm going to do is I'm going to trinket anybody who needs it, immediately heal this with a Tith of Scale, Spirit Bloom. There we go. And then I'm going to wash my tank. This guy has the bleed on him, so I'm going to potentially rescue him right now. Cool. I have 2 bleeds on me because of that rescue interaction, so that sucks. That's okay. I still heal it, though, because I'm Prez. I still heal it, though. Here we go. And then this is a communion, because I think we might be getting one more shout. Nope, the knight's dead already. Very hard for me to see in this pull sometimes. And then I'm just healing, watching my tank as best that I can. He's going to be out of range. This is where he's going to need me here, probably. Rewind it, because actually just send everything to make sure we get through this pull. I think Blood DK definitely just can struggle a little bit on these shield slams. 1 second WLC, because I've almost managed to get through this. I'm going to Zephyr right now. I'm going to Lifebind through my tank. Oh, there was a pot shot on me. 2 of them. Okay, that's okay. I can actually get back to the group here, and I can technically Spirit Bloom and actually heal people through this echo. You see that? It actually goes to them real quick. I'm going to get there. There was a double pot shot on me without scales. Oof. Scary. Is that pull actually really hard for blood DK? Out of curiosity. Is it a... or a group diff? There was a double pot shot thunderclap on me. I almost had it. I thought it's no. This pull is not. I think everything lived quite a long time. Like it should just be dead or like what's up? Yo, you went live as soon as I get home from the club, Swan. You went out. You socialized in real life. I think everything was still alive, right? Like that was how many of those were there? So for more damage, you need to probably haste crit or verse. Verse is also fine. WLC. Haste verse is also fine for damage. Ooh, good for you, Swan. Good for you. I hope you had fun. Nitro boost for the gather. That would probably help, yeah. I think that things were just very alive. Like the knight died really quickly, but there was a lot, still all those archers. I mean, the only way that I live it otherwise would be to external myself on that thunderclap, because a double pot shot overlap with thunderclap is just tough. I come back to gaming. Can't put nitro boost on the new belt. Oh, can you not? Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Dispriest diff. It's honestly a dispriest diff. I just can't. I have any shield for you. I only have TD. Oh, damn it. They're not going to take me back. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll have to get this another time. Honestly, though, like, it's not that hard to do that, I think, in my opinion. But I do think it's better if you just tank it in the corner. If you could ever get to the corner, then you don't get knocked back. If you ever wanted to. If you ever think corner. You can... You need to kite? What if I rescue you to the corner? But you want to get knocked. Oh, I see. I don't know. DK is just weird then. DK is just weird. Swear Prez is good for it. Nah, it's the same group though. Prez actually Giga. Just nobody plays it right now. All good, all good, all good. So we'll go back over to the prop pally and we'll just play prop pally then. Nah, it's okay. All good. We'll just go play prop pally. It's just tough to find a Priory for Prez. It's basically impossible unless I play Aug. Unless I play Aug in a 16. What's up, Radug? Or Radig. Hello. If it makes you feel better, I had a workshop break in about 30 seconds. Prez is actually the best dungeon for Prez. I mean, I genuinely think that it's fine. I genuinely think it's fine, actually. It died, what, like a minute into the key already? Give or take? Yeah, I've healed it before. I just think, I don't remember where we lost it the first time. But I healed the 17 Priory way before I was this geared, too. Like, I actually have healed it without this much gear. So I know it's not that bad of a key. But the only thing is that there are some tanks, like I don't have externals for some tanks. Like I can't cover some tanks like a Dispriest can. So that's the only thing. I do feel like sometimes I feel like I wish I was a Dispriest. A tank if we had less melee attacks. I don't know. I haven't played my DK this season, so I don't know how they would or would not manage that. Like probably just calling for my TD, like when you actually need it to fill. Prez scares a lot on VDH. It's, well, yeah, I have TD for you on a gather, but basically, like, Prez doesn't work that well with tanks that will get one-tapped. So Prez works much better with, like, a Brewmaster and Prez are actually great combination. Genuinely, a Brewmaster and a Prez Evoker are a very good combination. Cutie, have you actually tested the different tank tier sets already on the PTR? Have you tested it at all? I've been testing them a bunch, though. Yeah. We were quite a bit into that poll. Only VDH? Gotcha. Some of the other ones, VDH tier set is, like, okay, but some of the other ones are actually insane. Some of the other ones are so good. All right. believe it or not, Aug, if you want me. I will play Aug, just because I kind of just want the... I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter at all. But you know what I want? Okay, I got invited. I'm an Aug evoker. Bet. I'll play Aug. I can play Aug in this. Sam, you want to come DPS while I'm Aug? Wait a second, Sam. Do you want to DPS a key? There's a warrior in here. Oh, they took a druid. God damn it. Do you want, by any chance... There's a prot pally. Interesting. Hello. Would you... Hold up. I just tried your Resto Boomy Weave build. How'd it go, Ari? It's fun. It works pretty well, huh? Doesn't it? We should be as much. We'll see. Very different, but fun. It is very different, but I do think it works pretty damn well, to be honest. I genuinely do think it works. You cannot tank 10 footmen in the first boss. Oh, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it, though. Yeah, you're fine. You don't have to... I was thinking, what if we skip the first 4 for you, then? What if we just invis-pot the first 4 and you could still... You could also do the other pull, I bet. I was kind of shocked at how it worked. I know, but nobody plays it. For some reason, nobody actually plays it. But it's actually good, I swear. All right, ready? Combat log enabled. Combat's being logged. I will go Aug Evoker for this. No joke, I'm going to play Aug Evoker. I use this ring and that ring to get more different stats that I want. And here we go. No worries, Sam. It's all good. It's all good. I'm also just notorious. I don't think Blood DK and Prez are a good combination. I think it's probably one of the worst matchups. Everyone plays cat weave, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of cat weaving either, though. Yeah. I also think you could not pull the middle. That's what I do sometimes. Ah, delicious. Yeah. What this? You cannot enter a dungeon that's in progress. Okay. So for Prez, for Evoker, I don't have a good second trinket, I'm not going to lie. I only have this. I have this Gigazap cap thing, and the candle is okay. These are not the best trinkets for this, I will say. I do think that actually less mastery is probably good for Prez. Like, Aug, I don't know if mastery is the play. It very much depends on how much my DPS actually do, right? The problem is, man, this would be such a good comp for you, though. Sam, if you wanted to come to this would be such a fucking good comp for you. How good is your dev? So, with respect, it's bad. But honest to God, my Aug is actually good. Okay. With respect, my dev is bad if you want to try it. If it's not, if they really don't want to try it, it's totally fine. I saw those Aug logs. Yeah. I genuinely think my Aug is not bad. I top DPS, and I was doing a 17 Priory on Aug yesterday. And remember, we had it very easily, but then the tank did some weird stuff. We had it. I was the top damage dealer. I was literally the top damage dealer on that key. Hold up one second. I really was. I actually think I can do this. There's an Aug out DPSing a dev. So Aug can do very good, but you guys want to understand how complicated. First of all, my trinkets are genuinely terrible. Okay? I have to shift my thing here. I gotta actually eventually shift my thing. There you go. Ready? The one thing is, I actually do wonder if my mastery is what I really want to be focusing on. I think that there's a world where my own personal damage is a little bit better than just more mastery, to be honest. But I do have timelessness for a Boomy. Timelessness is also a big advantage of the season, you know. I can put this timelessness on. That's 35% less aggro is kind of giga. All right, let's go. Here we go. This is Aug gameplay. How are we skipping first? The DPS warrior is going to pull left, and then we're going to walk right. He's going to leap back up and meld. That's kind of giga. Oh, so we're still going right. Okay. So I pre-buff prescience. But my warrior is dead, so this did not go according to plan. And then do I send cooldowns here? Or do we reset? Because we're in trouble now. Because I'm an Aug Evoker. And this is not exactly Aug's favorite thing at the moment. So we can go like this. But how is the warrior getting back? So we tab target bombardments. I have another bleed on me. I've already caught the first bleed. How is he getting back? Does he have a plan for this? Does he have invis potions? Because we're actually just soloing this at the moment. I defensive myself. I might still die. This is the least ideal scenario for Aug, I will say. This is like the worst possible thing that could happen. Is me only having 1 DPS to do this, though. I can rescue this guy right away. Oh, I can rescue this guy now. Okay. Just reset. Okay, luckily it's resilient, because that was going to be a very terrible way to do this otherwise. Oh, I'm so glad. Whew, okay. Whew, whew. I was going to say, imagine that that's how it ends. Okay. I was, however, not doing bad. Okay. Reset it is. Yeah. It is tough. That's the one thing, though. Was that with Ebb and Might and everything? Yes. So that's not raw damage, so that was with Ebb and Might. That was with Ebb and Might. In my Discord, you'll look at General right now, and you'll see the fact that there is actually, like, a whole thing. I don't mind playing my prop pally later today. Oh, my healer went offline. I can prez way better if you rather. I can prez way better if healer's offline. If healer's offline, let me prez. I don't even know why I need this key so much. I don't even know why I want it, but for some reason I'm invested. And I just want it. If you let me prez, we win. He DC. Oh, he's coming back? Okay, good. I will log this, though, and I will show you that my AUG is actually not bad. My question is, if DPS dies, does my tank get Ebb and Might, or no? It's the last thing. I just kind of want 3,500 for some reason. I want 3,500 on the evoker, and then I'll play whatever. What's up, Buku? What's up, Buku? Buku in real life? Which sucks. Oh my god, I can't type. Ah. Yes, I agree completely, Buku. Buku, have you seen... Let me ask you something. Buku, have you seen Ice Age? The dinosaur one? When the ground opens up and they go into the dinosaur area. Have you seen that before? Because your name reminds me of that one dude. Yeah, your name reminds me of is his name Buck? Is 3,500? I love Ice Age. Ice Age is great. I know. 3,500 would be. I have an 18 Dark Flame Cleft I healed, so it'll be almost all 17 basically. Yeah, it'll be kind of like all 17 except 1 or 2, give or take. Okay. Combat log. I will log this key. If I play AUG, Buck the Pirate, indeed. I actually just rewatched it recently, Bucku. I'm not going to lie. Part of the reason I've been ignoring my rest on playing him as Bear was because Cat was weaving. But no, it's some juicy rest. Also, it does so much damage, Ari. It genuinely, Ari Nox, it does so much damage. The Resto Druid build is actually kind of giga. It's really good. Like, no joke. It's not Cat. Like, it's really good. You just have to trust Starfires. Like, on this first pull, all you have to do is Starfire. You just kind of get hots on the tank, you Swift Mend it, and then you just Starfire. It's actually awesome. Ready? I wonder if my prop pally will be able to live the first boss. He needs to be a little bit aware if he does want to do that. Do I rescue him in? No, but I start pre-pressions. Pre-pressions is the key for this. Also on my prop pally before I can immediately caught this. Remember, Evoker has really good utility. So I buff Ebb and Might now. I wait, I hit a defensive. And then 1 empower, 2 empower, then the breath. And the breath might not have hit. The breath still hit, luckily. Okay, tab target bombardments, and then we're blasting. Prez actually, no, oh, I forgot I got locked by that. That's actually super unfortunate. That does like a lot of damage loss there. Unfortunate. Prez, no joke. Sorry, AUG Evoker is actually kind of complicated. It's one of the reasons why you had some AUG Evokers before doing no damage and some doing giga damage. Like, it's one of those specs that's actually very, very high skill cap. Zephyr, healing potion myself. Like, genuinely, it's just one of those specs. Tab target bombardments. And only prescience right now. Cool. Here we go. I'm going to rescue myself here. Good. Just in case of the next thunderclap. I don't have anything else to use here, though. So here we go. We're fine. But this knight is still alive. Oh, that knight needed to probably be dead there. We have a bunch of pad damage, but no prio damage. The cope is real. No, it's actually good, though. I'm still alive. All right? It did look like it hurt. That was a bad overlap indeed. Technically, we're alive. But ow. Not by much. Not by much. My healer is also already as funny as that sounds. You'd have to look at DPS meters, but I set that up pretty well. My problem is that it very much, like, my damage still does have that dependent factor, right? Like, my damage still is so dependent on my team actually playing accordingly, right? I can caught this one. I have it back up almost. Okay, so Ebb and Might, both empowers, then we breath, only after. Then we go tab target, bombardments, dodge the leaping strike, and then we have prescience up. Now, if I wanted to really min-max, I would have had prescience up before that, and then we go like this. So obviously, my damage goes way down, right? The problem with something like that, which has happened, is that my damage also gets significantly reduced. That's one of the issues, right? That's kind of what ends up happening when you play Aug, is if your DPS die, then all of a sudden you're in you're in despair as an Aug, because you lose your personal damage too. How does a tab target bombardment work? So it's a thing that Aug used to do. Defensives, hold up. I might be able to rescue this. I'm going to save his life right now. There's the rescue save. There's the rescue save. So this key, one second. This key, I'm just trying to look about if we could even save it. So we Breath of Eons now, and then I do a big knock up there, and then I have double empower. So basically, Bombardment is the hero talent tree with Scale Commander. The whole point is that you want to extend these bombardments for as long as possible, because that's how you get your breath back up. See how there's 2 bombardments out right now, and both of them are going to be min-maxed. So I had them out for about like 12 seconds there, give or take, and I just get way more breath CDR from it. Bombardments also do damage, but it is mostly for the CDR element of it. Like, you want bombardments up for CDR. For breath, because like the more Breath of Eons you get out, the way more damage you do. Make sense? So right here, after I cast an empower spell, my next eruption is going to put bombardments on the target. I want those bombardments. I have caught. Let me just caught the healer. And we have to fight these guys solo. It's okay. Our timer is actually fine, technically, for the first area. I dropped my Ebb and Might here. That was the only time I dropped Ebb and Might, pretty much. So now I have a question about whether I send Ebb and Might. This isn't exactly the most min-max route I've ever done see in my life, but that's okay. Aug Evoker should have been a tank. I would actually be like super happy if Aug Evoker was a tank. I think that would be awesome. I'd be very down for that. So those bombardments, I could have extended them a further. Wait, where are we going? He's going right. It's actually, yeah, I wish it wasn't bad for the game. Aug is bad for the game. There's no doubt about that. Aug is just straight bad for the... Where are we going? Aug is just straight bad for the game, and there is unfortunately no doubting that. But I also don't know, do I send breath here? Are we sending cooldowns, or like what's happening? Because we're about to pull that pack right here. Okay. So I send the breath, I suppose. And then I have 2 bombardments out right now, and I'm going to have both of them out, and that's the goal. I can caught this bleed on me. So it's not just about keeping your Ebb and Might uptime high. It's also about all the intricacies of when you prescience, when you do this, when you do that, etc., etc. Do not carry me home tonight. So what do you think about the music today? What do you think? I have 0 clue what we're doing here, but that's okay. It's only a 16, so it should be fine. I wish I knew the route. I would have planned my cooldowns a little differently, though. You mess with it heavy? Great. I don't mess with it light, either. I only mess with it heavy. Super chill music, good vibes. I always play, like, lo-fi, but today I kind of start... Oh, my God, we're just pulling this pack. Bro, I have no idea what we're doing. I do prefer the usual lo-fi. Fair enough. I don't have caught because I wasn't expecting us to pull this. Okay. So I'm going to breath through these guys, I guess. What's up, Narnar? Guess what I'm playing right now? Look what I'm playing. It's going weird because this key is... I don't know what we're pulling and stuff, but look what I'm playing. Aug? Correct. I got locked there. Yeah, I'm playing Aug, actually. I just need a random Priory, and Priory is not that hard of a key, although we are doing some stuff in this. We're cooking, and I'm not sure what we're trying to cook. I feel as though this is a cook that will accidentally burn down the entire kitchen. This is a decision, basically, that we're making. I'm going to rescue this. Perfect. Yeah, we're cooking, but I don't know if we're cooking well. I feel like we're cooking to the point where, you know, a person not on the spectrum would look at this food and be like, I don't want it. The thing is, if a person on the spectrum, like if an autistic person looks at your food and says, no, thank you, I don't want it, you can't be offended, right? Because like they're particular, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Like if I look at your food, if you like make me food and I'm like, no, thank you, you can't be offended by that. That's a personal problem. Obviously, I'm not going to want your food with respect. Now, when was the last time you saw this guy pulled? Out of curiosity, when was the last time you saw this particular mob pulled in M+? No joke. I don't think I've seen a single person do this since like week 1. Yeah. I think that this guy, he does some AoE. He does some AoE and then like a dodge. And I'm going to caught myself here. Does this do AoE damage? Do I have to defensive? It's not that bad, it looks like. As far as I know, he hits the tank and then you dodge. Like, he's not the worst mob in the dungeon pool, I suppose. Like, he's kind of doable. He has been nerfed a lot. He was worse before, right? So Heat Wave comes out. It's not that bad. What does it do? It just reduces your movement speed. But you can totally live the first... I've done it, though. I've lived the first boss on 17 on my under-geared prop pally. He's way more geared than I am. I think that people dramatically overestimate how tough the first boss is for prop pally. Just because Yoda said it in a video, everybody was like, man, prop pally just can't live the first boss. I'm like, you totally can. Like, it's actually very, very much prop pally can live the first boss. It's hard, and you need a lot of help from your healer, but, like, it's doable. I don't think it's like impossible to live the first boss on prop pally. It's just, like, hard. I will say that, so, because Yoda's talking about a plus 20. And with respect, ain't nobody in my chat right now probably tanking plus 20 on prop pally. There's like very few people who ever get the opportunity to tank a plus 20 on a prop pally. I think that that's like a thing that we always forget. When content creators talk about things, they always forget to mention that they're talking about things at a level which most people are literally never going to experience. You know what I mean? We're just pulling... I literally have zero clue what this route is. But that being said, I think we're fine, right? Well, this is Holy Radiance. So we play kicks on the first boss? That means that we're playing kicks on the first boss, right? Okay. I mean, I guess it works, right? Knock up, double empower, then breath. Good. And then trap target bombardment. I should have prescienced the druid before I even started this combo, because now I'm locked into my eruption spam for a few seconds. I think August still super fun. I wish it wasn't bad for the game. It is bad for the game. Don't get me wrong. It's very bad for the game, but I kind of wish, you know what I mean? There's a few things that are hard for prop pally, but I can say that you can just play Sentinel for this dungeon. The timer in Priory is really not that bad. Like, actually, though, the timer in Priory is pretty chill. So you could just play Sentinel and, like, live. That's how I did it, at least. But I think, like, maybe in higher keys, you actually can't afford the reduction in tank damage. So what's our percentage at right now? 21 minutes, 44.48%. It's kind of normal. And he wants to skip this night pat. I mean, it works. I'm assuming he doesn't want lust here, though, right? Let's assume that we're not lusting this or lusting this. Lust? Does he want lust? Or we have a shaman healer. I guess he'll decide. To be honest, my healer will decide. Okay, so no lust then. That's fine. I can caught the tank. Also keep in mind with an evoker, I have caught for the tank, which makes this a lot easier, right? I can also kick. Aren't you a bit behind? We're a bit behind, but it's a 16, and my Aug Evoker actually does damage. Oh, you have to dodge on boss? Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh, this is the reason you never played this. I just remembered. You know why you don't play this on boss? Because this guy's going to leap you on top of that, and that was the overlap on PTR that we couldn't live. Because what will happen... That's right, that I just remembered. What happens is that this guy will do Savage Maul on top of an AoE, and then you'll just die. That's what it is, actually. That's why you stopped playing him. It wasn't anything else. Yeah, that's why you did it. It wasn't actually the kicks. You can coordinate kicks. It was the fact that there's an overlap that you couldn't avoid. The only thing would be like if I pre-rescue somebody. Like, what if I get this overlap right now? I either pre-defensive or we have to immediately break it otherwise. So tab target bombardment into a breath in like 3, 2, 1 like this. Boom. Stay right here. So I want to keep these bombardments rolling. There you go. I kept my bombardments rolling. That was pretty good. Don't stop the bombardment spam. Good. Now repression's up and we're good. I don't think my damage is low. I bet you if you look at this fight, for example, my damage will be pretty adequate. Yeah? But it also depends on my DPS. Like, that's the one thing I don't like. Like, right there, what happened there. We have a res. Who has res in this group? I have. Okay, I'll have to in my own timing, though. That's the overlap. I think the prop Pally could probably just live. He's a dwarf, too. So if you're a dwarf, then you have an extra way to get rid of the bleed. Plus, you have me in the group. My uptime. My uptime. My uptime. No. I'm trying to hold it. I'm trying to hold the uptime, man. No, my uptime. Because I had to go get the res, I'm going to lose a lot of damage. Oh, it's me. I'm mauled. I'm mauled. I'm mauled. Help. I rescue shield. My uptime. Okay, so here we go. I do think I send breath here for what it's worth. I don't think I hold it. And then the boss will be dead here. And then our timer is going to look like what? 18 minutes? 18 minutes is totally doable. We don't have extra percentage, but like I bet you it's fine. I don't know if I should have sent cooldowns at the very ends, but actually we avoid the last overlap, so maybe. So we didn't lost. I'll have half cooldowns. I'm going to have half. I'm not going to have all. I don't know what he wants to pull, but I'm letting him know because he doesn't have his wings either. Oh, he's walking straight through the pack. Holy shit, he's walking straight through the pack. That's so dangerous to do. Also, my Boomie's dead right now. My Boomie is like almost certainly dead unless there's a bop in the group at the moment. Okay. So we're lusting this. There you go. And go. Ooh, doo -doo. At least I'm pretty tanky here. Okay, I'm going to stay on this caster because I actually have a kick. There you go. Yeah, we'll see on the timer what it looks like. But I think my AUG actually does damage, so that's the good news. I didn't have breath for this, which is super sad. But I did have lust. So this pull, I'm going to be a little bit behind. That's fine. I can breath now, actually. Defensive now. Big knock up. Help the tank and everyone. And then we go here. Tab target this one. I could have tab targeted that a bit better, but it's fine. The breath got a little bit desynced, and there is a world where I should have held it, but it's fine. Sacred Toll. If there's another Sacred Toll, I can rescue somebody, but I think actually this one we won't get. Nice healer has us anyways. Good job. Yeah, I think we're fine, actually. I won't quite get my tab target bombardment, but that's okay. I'm very curious to see the damage logs after this. Obviously, with the route and, like, me not knowing what the hell is happening, I'm going to have less damage than I might have otherwise had. However, it will be okay. Is there a redeemable? No, but you can just suggest music. In the Discord, I'm going to look after this. I made this playlist literally this morning. I wanted a fun playlist. So I made this playlist this morning. It's actually, like, nothing that fancy. I just made it this morning, and I wanted it. This is the type of music I was feeling today, and I was just like, I'm going to send it, you know? Okay, we're also pulling this. I was not expecting that. That's okay. I do think that AUG potentially could really use some understanding of the route beforehand. I'm going to keep these bombardments up for as long as possible. Defensive. So there's not I don't have a redeemable change music hell, but that's mostly because I don't trust Twitch chat sometimes. I feel like they're going to randomly, I'm going to be like in the middle of a key, right? I'm going to be like locked in, and then they're just going to be like, I would like you to play, you know, horsecock, send your asshole into shock. And I'm just going to be like, what now? Like, that's totally what somebody will do it, and I'm going to be like, it's going to ruin my vibe, you know? Yeah, it's going to happen. Yeah. Hi, Acid. Acid, that's a weird moment for you to walk into. Listen, Acid, it's a weird moment for you to walk into stream because normally that it doesn't, this is not actually, this, I'm trying to say it's not the vibe of my stream, right? I'm trying to say it's not the vibe of my stream. Yeah? That's just to clarify. I'm actually telling you it's not the vibe. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's awkward. And yeah, you can't be too careful. Basically, like, it's okay. I trust my mods in here. Yes, you've never heard it before? I will link it in Discord. I'm not even kidding right now. It's a genuine song. I didn't make that I didn't make that up. It is a very real song. Yeah. It's a it's a real song. My stream is a wholesome place. What can I say? 14 minutes, we're totally fine. We're totally fine. Okay. I might have to find it after this key though, brap. So you have to stick around after the key. What's up, Rizkala? We're playing Evoker. We're playing Evoker, which is a change of pace for sure. So we up time now. Yup. How are you doing today, Acid? It's your afternoon, right? You always stream late your time, because you're Indonesian timing. Okay, I'm gonna Zephyr now. Is the tank doing this, or am I doing this? Like, am I helping? I kind of need to know, because I can do one, I guess, with this. And then I can uptime. I start soon in like 1 hour. Gotcha. I started really late today. Acid, do you ever have that happen where you're like, damn, I really want to stream, but then you realize you have other life things to do, and then you end up being late, and you're like, maybe I should just not stream today. You know what I'm talking about? That happens to me sometimes, where I'm just like, I really want to stream, but then I was like, I was supposed to get to stream earlier, but then I had to do this, and I got distracted, and then this happened, then, you know what I mean? You're not a streamer. It's like a weird thing because like I really love streaming, right? This is the tank. Surely the tank is soloing this one. Surely the tank is gonna bubble or spell word this and do that, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. My damage might be a little lower here because my breath is not gonna be lined up with things on property. All good. I want to greet this upheaval cast, but I don't want to die. Boom, boom, boom. But interestingly enough, one of the things about AUG right now is that actually it has very high single target damage. Like, actually. Did he just reflect Castigator Shield? What? Warrior can spell reflect his boss? Wait, Warrior can spell reflect the second boss of Priory? Since when? I've never seen a Warrior... I guess I've never really played Warrior in here. Warrior can spell reflect the Castigator Shield? Wait, that's actually a lot of damage. All season? I don't think I've ever seen a single warrior do that, but then I'm also thinking I don't remember when I've played with a warrior, so that might make sense. There's some logic to that, right? Since always? Yeah, he reflected it again right there. I didn't know that. That's kind of interesting. But he's gonna shield this one. Remember, if we don't time this key, I guarantee you they're gonna think it's my fault. If we lose on timer, or our timer's a little tight, if we lost this key to timer, I guarantee you they're going to be like, that's why you don't bring AUG Evoker. I promise you that's what's going to happen. I promise you. I've actually been playing fairly well this key. Not perfect, but fairly well. They will do that. And it's like, you saw how this first part went. You know what I mean? You saw. I have witnesses. Do we have time? The tank can get the next one. Okay, or that. What would you say, Dev? I mean, Dev is going to do more overall. AUG does provide some value, although, to be honest, not enough. That's why nobody's playing it right now. It's not actually enough. Like, does AUG provide some value? Of course. But you have Zephyr, Rescue, etc., etc. You also have Cauterizing Flame, which is actually a big deal for the season. But guess what? Dev has all those things either. Dev has all the same things. And also Prez has all the same things. So it's not that you need AUG. It's just that there's a bias for sure. It's just that AUG is actually a DPS now. It doesn't buff the tanks and the healers anymore. So, you know what I mean? Dude, have you seen the Dev animations for next season? Have you seen the Devastation Evoker stuff? It looks fantastic. It looks amazing. It looks so good, though. Yeah. Make AUG cool again? No, it looks really, like, it looks Very, very fun. It's pretty incredible, actually. Man, my breath is not lining up the way I want it to right now. I'm fine. I won't die to that. I didn't proc cheat just now, I don't think. I think I was right about that calculation just now. So it summons little fellow scale commander dragons. So now you have an army of scalies. Yeah, you summon basically like an army of scalies to all mass disintegrate your target, and it just looks epic. It's just epic. Yeah. If you look at the Discord, it'll be on there. Also, okay, here we go. We gotta start asking questions. Bucku, what do you play in World of Warcraft? Chainflix, what do you think about the Resto Shaman tier set? I need to know. What do you think about the Resto Shaman tier set? I need to know people's thoughts, because I know for a fact I want to make more content about this type of thing. I have this. I have a double defensive here, actually. I'll be fine. Feels like a mana burn. So the downpour is interesting, but it's also only half the healers got DPS increases. Did you realize that? Did you realize that, actually? Not everything got a DPS increase. Only half the healers did. Isn't that interesting? I find that to be very interesting, because oftentimes healer DPS does determine meta viability. So I think it's interesting. Because Prez Evoker got a gigantic tier set. Like your tier set on Prez is going to do so much damage. But the tier set on Resto Shaman does nothing. For damage. For damage specifically. Oh, those guys are going to heal. We're not playing this as well as we potentially could be. I tell you that much. We're doing our best. But this possible with this route that they could actually use somebody who's not Aug. And Aug a tiny bit. Oh, those are your mains. That Ret, DK, and a few others. Okay. Do you think Prez spot heal doesn't consume echoes would be sick? Yeah, but you can... So if you think that Prez has a fundamental issue like that, I feel like it's just a matter of practice. Like, Dawnbreaker is in the dungeon pool, yeah? Dawnbreaker's... Are we not pulling anything else? Okay, Borderline, I feel like we have to do a pull. Oh, I didn't pull that. Okay. So my uptime here, I'm going to need to upheaval and then tap target my bombardments immediately. There's a double light spawn. So we just watch out for kicks and stuff. But I do feel like this pull was probably required. Actually. I do think so. I kick this. Good. I can rescue somebody too. Like the healer, for example, right now. If I need to. Get my prescience rolling first. Then Ebon Might. Then Empower. Then another Empower. And then we're good. And then I tab target the light spawns. Boom. Perfect. I think that Prez... They tried to rework it, but they kind of failed. To be honest, I'm fine with just this. I'm fine. Yes, perfect. I was smart. I saved my healing potion, which can be big value later. So basically, have you ever seen the most brick key whispers from Discount? Yeah, I have. Of course, hell. I don't know more. What about Dawnbreaker? Are you about to say Dawnbreaker has? You gotta go. We can't just be fighting these two. We can't be fighting these two, Mr. Tank. Mr. Tank, I'm holding everything. You can just pull them right there. They won't aggro. Oh, Mr. Tank. We don't have to... I think you have to double. Lust, cooldowns. I think you have to double this. No, I'm looking at our timer right now. I think you double. We lust and double it. Oh, boy. Okay. All right, the tank has made an executive decision to not double this. That being said... We're going to have, I'm going to pre-prescience, so I have my mass eruptions up, I breath now, but then the thing is, look how fast this is going to die. We're all going to send our cooldowns here, because we had everything. This is going to die immediately. If we pulled this in, we would have been fine. But now, we're not going to have cooldowns for the next guy, and the next guy is going to be really tough. Which means, I don't know if I lost that. So we see how fast that would have died? Oh, he chains it in, which is a rough decision to make here. Okay, my healer is going to get double casted on. Yeah, okay, it's okay. I can rescue my healer as well. Help him out a little bit. So we just sent all cooldowns on the previous pull. I know it's a scary double, but if you ever are in a position like this where you have all cooldowns and stuff. Okay, rough. I'm trying to think if there's a way to save this, though. Yeah, probably. So... Yeah, probably. I can knock those up. If I breath now, I mean, we get to boss. How long does boss take? I do a lot of single target damage. I have single target, though. Do we have this guy's 5%, so barely we have percentage. The route was wild, I will say. I think you can just go left in the future. I don't think you have to be that scared of it. You get to boss with how long? You kill this guy and you go maybe 3.5 with this. Yeah, on like this key level. I was thinking that too, actually, right? Okay, I'm doing as much off healing as I can. I have a rescue. I can just send it. We go boss now, actually. Maybe. My healer is though. The problem is my healer is Like, my healer is actually but we have to. If you go boss right now, and we just live somehow, and my healer is able to get mana, I'm gonna tag this for the tank. We literally don't have a choice. But actually, oh man. The tank didn't actually. Oh, I don't think we would have had it anyways, to be fair. I don't think we would have had it anyways. But we definitely don't have it now. I want to see my... I'm curious. I still logged this. Are we finishing it? Okay, we can finish it. I mean, I think I need some crest anyways, actually. There's a cast on me. I knock up. I have a knockback too for this heal. Good. It's okay. It's okay. I was excited to play Aug, though. I had a good time playing Aug for a second. I think that Aug, the intricacies of this spec is something I actually like. I actually like Aug. Like, believe it or not, I know it's kind of like almost heretic to say, but I think that Aug and keys is actually a lot of fun. Like, I think it's a pretty well-designed key spec. But then with, like, so with this... Oh, Warrior got hit. That's GG's. I think they're wiping. Do they want to keep this key? Oh, we're not finishing it. You know what the problem is? Oh, I have a bunch of keys done. That's right. I have an 18 and 17 done. I only need one more for a vault. Okay, that's fine. GG's. GG's. All good. All good. I do want to log it, though. I did log it out of curiosity. I've never seen that rope before. I'm just confused. Alright, on the next. Let's see if we can find a Priory. Priory prison. Oh, they only need a tank. Damn. Dawnbreaker. Oh, Dawnbreaker has the most spot healing out of any dungeon in the War Within. It has the dots in the second area. Those dots absolutely truck, right? It really trucks. So there's a way around that, though. And basically, all healers that have incredible spot healing, those are the ones that are going to be able to heal Dawnbreaker more than anything. You need, like, really, really intensive spot healing. So there are some healers that struggle with that, and there are some healers that are very good at it, if that makes sense. Prez is very good at it, actually. Prez is very good at spot healing. You just need to pre-echo and then have a life spark and a golden hour, and you're fine. Like, actually, Prez is very good at that type of thing. Logs. I am very curious to see the damage there. Now, granted, remember, just for my own benefit here, it was kind of scuffed. So how good it will be, I don't know. Mesh retracted. Hey, Batman. For the Monk Vivify and the Druid spells. Yeah, there are a few visual... I think DK got the most visual changes out of anybody, actually. I think Death Knight got the most. Death Knight had a lot of visual changes. All right, let's read the log together. We're gonna see it together, okay? We'll look at this together. I wonder how Disc goes on that. So Disc with Oracle is probably fine. With Void Weaver, maybe not. All right, let's view the report together. It's going to take a second to load. Here we go. I think this was the 99% complete, right? Let's go. What's up, Zephyr? All right. Overall damage, I'm not that far behind. Considering how scuffed that was, pretty decent, I think. That's actually not bad, right? Like, overall, for Aug, being only like a few 100K behind is pretty decent, I think. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now, what I'm curious about is if we start looking when things didn't, like when the first boss, for example... I told you. when we didn't actually, well, we actually had a death on first boss too, didn't we? Didn't we actually lose a DPS here as well? I told you I actually do damage on my Aug Evoker. Like, I'm equaling a DPS. I am a DPS. I told you I do. What about the second boss? Second boss I lost. Yeah, right. I lost uptime on that due to, I would have been top damage on the first boss otherwise if I didn't have to B-res. Second boss, I don't think I did that well. I think I did pretty poorly on second boss. Nope, I did okay. I did okay on the second boss. I'm telling you that my, actually, yeah, that's right. And that's right. I'm telling you my Aug actually does damage. Did we lose anybody on the first pull? Like pull 1? This will be where I think my damage is lower. But I actually think that, like, straight up, like, my damage is actually not bad. Like, I actually think my damage is not bad here. Yeah, like, it's okay. Like, single target in particular is decent. What's up, Vglod? I was trying to play my Aug Evoker, just kind of test it out a little bit. Oh, I need to also look at the YouTube comments. I posted a YouTube video, like, right before this about the Prot Warrior set. Maybe I just play my Prot Warrior all day. That's the first of Wu that is not cursed. It's not always cursed. It's just sometimes cursed. Oh, damn. Wait a second. My Prot Warrior video... Oh, shit. I released it at the wrong time, potentially. Okay, wait. Can you guys do me a favor? Hold up. Most of the time it's cursed? Sometimes it's cursed. Sometimes it's cursed. Can you do me a favor? I'm going to be shameless for a second. Can y'all just go watch that for a second or leave a like or a comment? Because I think I uploaded at a weird time, and I swear it's a good video, but apparently nobody is watching it, and that makes me sad. So that makes me sad. Apparently nobody wants to watch my Prot Warrior video. And I'm just like, damn. I actually thought I made some good points. I made some good points. I even clickbaited the title. I'll watch it for a gifted sub? Damn. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain, TH. Will you leave a comment too? Will you leave a comment as well? Oh shit. Have you seen the thingy majiggy? Hold on, what's this? Question turned a wild real tank, picked up a paladin. Sure what special Priory shreds your ass. Sure I'm doing something wrong. She might be able to help me out here for sure. Now you have to legally, yeah, he's right. You have to watch a vid then. Cool. What's up, Neltily? I got to 80 on your bear 4 days ago. Already at 3K. It really does feel so immortal. Yeah, Nel, it does, right? Compared to Prot Pally, it feels really good. I know it does. We were, by the way, looking at my Aug log just now. I played Aug, and I swear it's actually pretty good. It's actually good, though. The Aug damage is real. The Aug damage is real. All right. There's a 17 here. There's a Holy Priest in this. Aug if you want me. Bro, take me. I'll play Aug again, and I'll do good. Take me. I can do it. Otherwise, I'm going over to my Prot Pally, and we're going to do a Prot Pally key. That's the other option. Okay, let me see if people actually gave me music suggestions, too. Boom, 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 boom. Sure. Ask on stream. Boom. Oh, wait. Can you ask... Hollow, are you on stream? You asked... I saw a Discord message from you. I have a 15 Priory come across. I need it for Resil 15. Okay, I can come help. Sure. What do you need, Krim? You need a tank for it? I bring my tank. I can play my bear. I'll come help you with 15. You need a 16 Rookery. Oh, they took me as Aug. That's okay. I don't really need this. No, I'm asking if you come across one. Oh, if I come across one, I see. Do I need a 16 Rookery? I don't think so. Unless you want to take my 640 item level Brewmaster. Then yes. But if you don't want to take my 640 item level Brewmaster, then no. Hello today. Hi, Maxis. How are you today? The brew's good for it. The brew is very not good for it. The brew will die. I'm good for like a 12, maybe. He got some item level yesterday. Who would they want for this? A DK, I suppose? That's a Holy Priest, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but that is not a Dis Priest in this group. That is a Holy Priest, and I'm an Aug Evoker. We're going off meta today, boys. Hi, Lizzie. Guess what I'm playing, Lizzie? Look, listen, Lizzie. Guess what character I'm on? Look at it. Look at it, Lizzie. I'm on the Lizzie. Well, wait, hold on. Wait, that's actually, that sounds out of context. Yeah, I'm on Evoker. I just did this key, and I was top damage on first and second boss. Lizzie, hold up. Wait a second. Lizzie. Wait a second. Are you ready? No, I pug everything, Maxes. I pug everything. I wish I had a team. That would make it so much better, but unfortunately, I am in pug prison. All right. Jag heter awu. Hedgevad heter du. People are going to be like, are you incanting the Lord of the Rings, the tongue, the speech that we do not say? I'll be like, no, I'm speaking Swedish. I'm speaking Swedish because I learned Swedish yesterday. That was so good. Was I born to speak Swedish? Should I go to Sweden? Is that what I need to do here? All right, listen. Wait a second. There's more, Lizzie, except that it gets progressively worse. And by progressively worse, I mean that it starts off polite and then immediately drops off a cliff because I asked chat to teach me some Swedish yesterday. So the other thing I learned was Tjena din havla bradar, which I'm pretty sure it goes from polite to down here, things I should never say to somebody. You know what I mean? There's no in between. When you ask somebody to teach you a language, you learn this. And the very next thing I learned was that. I've heard, okay, a lot of Thai people really like Sweden and they want to go. A lot of Thai people really like Sweden. You cool with MS? I remember last time. Oh, should be fine. Yeah. That was a random day. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Yay, I'm here to embrace y'all. Yeah. The YouTube LG. So I made a Prot Warrior video. The Cinder Brew. That's right. I remember. Right. It should be fine. I haven't had a problem today. I haven't had any issues today. I do want to play my AUG. For some reason, I just think like 3,500 is the goal here. Good morning, Werewolf. Werewolf, have you tried the Resto Druid tier set at all? LG, I've made Prot Warrior, I've made Prot Pally, and I've made Guardian Druid now. Those are the three I've really tested and I know the most about. The PTR. So there are some weird things happening with PTR in terms of the next specs, but we'll talk about that later. Lizzie, if I asked you, what's your favorite thing about Sweden, what would you say? If you had to pick one thing, what is your favorite thing about Sweden? Yeah? What's your actual favorite thing about it? My favorite thing about Thailand is that people are actually happy here. That's for sure, right? Yep. That's probably my favorite thing. I think that if I just had to talk about the Thai, like what's my actual favorite thing about Thailand, it's like they're just happy people in here. I don't know. There are people who have like kind of a contentment and peace that I have straight up just not found like anywhere else. And I think that's very interesting. I find that to be interesting at least. The Fords highlights in your opinion. Should I pronounce it the Fords or should I pronounce it the Fjords? I don't actually know how to pronounce it though. Swedish West Coast during the summer. Is that a pretty place? I don't actually know what it looks like. Is that a good answer? I suppose so. There's no wrong answer. I've never been. You could just tell me anything. There's no way for me to confirm it. I've never been. You could be like, my favorite part of Sweden is the cotton candy they sell on every corner of the street. I would be like, damn, that sounds like an amazing country. There's cotton candy on every street corner? No way. And you could be like, yeah, that's my favorite part. You should totally come. And then I'll come and I'll be like, where's the cotton candy? They'll be like, you just missed it. But I would still come because of the cotton candy. I'm all good. Just been busy because of Midsummer. Is that a festival? Is that the Midsummer festival thingy? It's so pretty and nice. Gotcha. Salty Creeper. Fox ears for a minute. Got you. I could put fox ears on. They bounce too, especially because we have actual music playing today instead of the other stuff. So what I have here. What's up, Kotanol? How you doing? Google Swedish West Coast and check pictures. Okay, I can do that. Swedish West Coast. On it. You know I got two monitors finally, Lizzie? I've never had two monitors before in my life. This is my first time ever having two monitors. You just woke up? What time is it for you, Coat? It's Brazilian timing, right? Like where do you live again, Coat? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's I forgot if you live in Brazil or Italy. Oh, Italy. Right. I was off. My bad. They're technically both Romance languages for what it's worth. Swedish West Coast summer. The Swedish West Coast summer. Your perfect 4-day road trip. It looks idyllic. It looks kind of like you would see in a movie. I'm Peruvian. Gotcha. So I was very wrong. I don't know where I got this information, but I have only myself to blame. Yeah, it looks like it's like you're in a movie. What I could see happening is I could see myself on this coast, and I could see, like, what if it was raining, like, really hard? And then I could, like, there could be, like, somebody I really like, and then I could just be like, I waited for you. And they could be like, I know. And then like, maybe, like a shark comes out of the ocean and eats them. Just for a plot twist. Just so it's not like, I don't want to look like I've copyrighted anything. You know what I mean? That's like kind of like what I'm thinking, right? Is I don't want to be too stereotypical. So I just kind of wanted to be like, you were like, oh, I know where you're going with this. And I'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean? So I want to surprise you. Because I feel like that's what a good movie does. It kind of takes you for some twists and turns. The Tism Chronicles that make it multi-part? Okay, first of all, I actually made, when I was like 19 or 20, I made an entire webinar. It was a rough draft. I never actually finished it, unfortunately, because of some other things that happened. But I made an entire webinar for parents to help them understand their autistic children. I genuinely made this. I worked quite hard at it, actually. I thought I did a pretty good job. I'll send you it one day, Soap, if you want. I thought I did a pretty good job. I was like a young kid, too, but I was really into it at that point. Yep. This key should be pretty chill. I could use some better AUG trinkets, but it's okay. 16 is not that bad this season. Alright, what can we do here? Do we have any crests? Nope, not at all. Boom, boom. Whoa, never gonna come. Whoa, don't make me out. Best day of my life. So did people put any music suggestions in today? I only see two. And the first song here I'm suspicious of. Only because I don't understand music covers. I'm having a raid spot in a new guild for Season 3. Do you like the environment, Soap? Because when you raid in a team, the only thing that matters, actually, right? Like, the only thing that matters is whether or not you have fun raiding with them. Don't go for prog. Go for fun. Go for fun. Lizzie, the only other Swedish I learned yesterday was farskal. That's apparently something you can call your friends. If you ever just want to be like, yo, what's up? You could be like farskal, I think is how I pronounce it, though. The whole gummy, was that you who posted that little blueberry? Was what? Farskal. Oh boy, I'll type it out. Farskal. That. Still need a... Oh, yeah, the horse. The horse. Yeah, that's right. You have no idea what that is? It apparently means sheephead or something like that. It's not as bad as the other one. The fuck is that word? I don't know. I thought it was your language. Is it not? Is it worse? I thought it was your language. Well, don't ask me. wait. Don't... Yeah, that one. That's the one. Wait. Why are you asking me? The A needs a dot. Is it that different? Does the dot really change it that much? I don't understand what the dot... I don't know how to pronounce the dot, to be honest. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, so I was so confused. Okay. Oh, I guess it's important. Hold up. What was I Googling? Okay, as long as you can't see me Google this, we're fine. Because I'm going to type in... horse... I can't... This is actually a Google search... I can't believe I'm typing this into Google. This is actually borderline not something I can type in on stream. Because the lyrics to the song that you're talking about... Right. I know what the song is now. Alright, listen. Do you want the YouTube link or you want the Spotify link? You brap. You want the YouTube link or the Spotify link? because the uh the chorus of this song, Lizzie, I'm so sorry you have to hear this. The chorus of this song is, "'Cause there's no cock like horse cock, send your asshole into shock." The YouTube. All right, bet. I will open this on YouTube. It's a whole song about it. I believe this is the song. I'm not 100% sure. I will put it in the general of Discord for about 10 minutes, and then I'm taking it off. It's not a bad song. I hate to admit it, okay? It's not a bad song. I'm putting it in the general. It's in the general of Discord right now, okay? I'm not going to tell you what song it is because it's borderline something I can't tell you about. But then I will tell you, it's in the general of Discord. That's all you need to know. If you want to go listen to this song, go listen to it. This video may be inappropriate for some users. That's fine. Yeah, come back in 3 minutes. Tell me what you think. Summoner on my way. Sorry. That was behind. It's not the worst song you've ever heard in your life. The thing is, sometimes they make songs like this, and it's not the worst song you've ever heard in your life. It's kind of catchy, right? Isn't it sort of weirdly not bad? Just saying. People make music. It's not even... You know what like actually gets me, though? Sometimes I listen to rap music. Lizzie, I don't know if this has ever happened to you. Vglod, you ever listen to rap music and get confused? Because they're talking about something and you're like, wait, what did they just say? But for some reason, they're so serious about it. The main thing is they get so serious about it. Kitty one time played a song for me, and it was some very romantic... It was like a very kind of steamy song, you know what I mean? Like we're talking... It was like all about doing the, the horizontal marathon. And I was just confused because I thought the whole time the guy was constipated. And I clearly did not get... I did not get the meaning behind that song. I was just like, why is this dude so constipated? Like, has he gotten help for it? Has he tried any supplements? Like, there's probably a lot that he could do. But yeah, it was just like, because like, I think the girl, I don't remember exactly what the lyrics were, but I just was very confused. I genuinely thought, I couldn't figure out what it was about. It's even worse, by the way. When you actually watch the music videos, it gets even worse. Priory of the Sacred Flame, first. We're doing the skip route. What was it about, Kitty? There was some story here. The song was, alright, bet. Yeah, okay, wait. It's such a song? It is a such song. It's a such song about constipation. Wasn't the guy really... No, it's not a cute song. It's a song... I mean, it depends. Like, some people are much more okay with constipation as a conversation topic. I guess I'm sure that'll do the... See you later, Lizzie. I feel like this is not always what stream is, but it is what stream is for now. So, have a good day, Lizzie. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, now it's about been 3 minutes now, so I'm curious to hear people's opinion on the song about veterinarian care, about equestrian care. Yeah, Shin, right. Isn't it weirdly? No, that's not that song. That makes sense, Werewolf. It's actually not bad, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. It's actually not bad. I was trying to tell you. Werewolf, that song makes sense. Can I tell you why that makes sense? If a girl, or it doesn't even, it's gender neutral, if you had a bunch of milkshakes, I would come to your yard. And you wouldn't even have to convince me very hard. I would just come in a heartbeat. Like, of course I want milkshakes. Who doesn't want milkshakes? Milkshakes are freaking great. So I don't really understand, like, the milkshake conversation here. Of course that's going to work. You know what I mean? Of course the milkshake conversation is going to work. Immediately, yes. All right, big damn. Oh, wait. Am I not combat logging this? I might have forgotten to turn my combat log on because I finished logging the last key. Oh, I really want to check my AUG damage, though. I really wanted to check my AUG damage. Zephyr. I was really curious to know what my AUG damage would be here. It reminds me, well, that werewolf, it's not easy to potentially offend me. Some add-ons can auto-log. I don't think I have auto-logging on, though, unfortunately. I would say that I would try hard to not have that be the case, but fair enough. It is what it is. I can't tell you how to think. I can't tell you how to think. But fair enough. Fair enough. Boom, boom. What is playing right now? I don't remember putting this on the playlist. Show talents? Zoe! Zoe! I didn't scare you away last time. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. I'll show you in a second. Let me just get through this poll. I will open talents when I can. I didn't scare you away last time. I thought for sure I scared you away because you came in yesterday and I was talking about beetles and then you never came back. And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry about the beetle conversation. I just really like beetles, I guess. I don't actually particularly love beetles. I just think they're interesting. You know what I mean? No, no, okay, okay. I was like, no, I did it again. I was like, I did it again. Because I always read people's names. I want to caught him so he doesn't die here. This is actually like a high stakes pull where if I can really be tracking stuff and also making sure I dodge this, it helps a lot. So for example, right now, if I need to, I can rescue him. Although he did have a way to get rid of that bleed, which is nice. My talents for Aug, I'm genuinely not sure if they're correct or not. I actually don't know. Might be on me. Not on me there. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. There's a paw shot on the healer. Let me rescue him. Because that's what I mean. Aug can actually make a big contribution to the group. I'm going to pre-prescience. Ebon Might in 3, 2, 1. This one's almost certainly on me. Yep. See? Nice dodge. You're supposed to dodge her at higher key levels. Nobody does it in lower key levels, but it's really helpful. Talents look like this right now. Ooh, he pulled more. What's this? Well, he wanted these. Okay, so I breath. I want to tab target this bombardment. I miss my bombardments for sure. Talents look like this right now. I'm not playing the time skip. I am playing Molten Embers and the Blistering Scales because it's easy. Oh, see, like I could have dodged that. I have caught anyways. Let's save tip for next pull. I wish I could tab target this bombardment, but I don't have a proc. I don't have a proc. No, procs are sad. So I want breath back for next pull. So basically, Aug, though, is actually kind of complicated, and I do like it, and I kind of wish it wasn't bad for the game because I would totally play it more often. I think it's actually giga fun. I think it's super fun to play Aug Evoker. These are my talents, though, right now. Nothing too fancy. Aug doesn't change too many talents, give or take. Yep, we finished out at 28:30. It's a fun spec in keys. I will say that for raid, it's not nearly as fun. It's much more fun in keys. Does he want that? Where's he going? He wants something here, and I don't know what he's trying to get. He's pinging over here. It's really rough to play in raid, but I do quite like it in keys. Where are we going? Okay, we're going this way. Okay. I'm pre-buffing. So I pre-buffed Prescience. Prescience is on my DPS now. I pre-hover. And then he's going to pull this. And then I will pre-tip the scales. I'll breath first. Yeah. Big upheaval. And then big fire breath. And then I want to make sure I don't tab target a neophyte. I do tab target a neophyte, which is okay for now. And then we're going to go boom, 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 boom like this. What's up, RFA? How's it going? And then I just do big damn. Big damn, big damn, big damn. One more prescience. Hope for a proc, hope for a proc. I still have that bombardment. I missed my last bombardment extend. It's a full rank fire breath before... You need to full rank fire breath before your upheaval. With Molten Embers. Oh! That's a good point, actually. You're right. You're totally right. I should be fire breathing before upheaval. You're absolutely right. That's actually a great point. That's a good call out. I haven't played Aug at all this season. I've only played it in like 2 dungeons now. Oh, he pulled this in. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to knock this back so we don't have to deal with it. And then I'll kick it back in. That's actually a good point. If I'm playing Molten Embers, you're absolutely right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold this for about 2 seconds. And then I want to I want to Ebon Might, full rank of fire breath. Then we go here into the breath. Then we go into the upheaval. That was better then. Yeah, that makes so much more sense, actually. You're right. Because that's a much better setup now. Now I have the full damage setup, basically. Except that I should have pre-prescience one more time right before that, because I did drop it on my DK for a second here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Thank you for the call out, actually. That's pretty helpful. Those are the little things. Aug is so nuanced and complicated, actually, that there's so many little things about it that you can do to min-max. I'm fine. I wouldn't have died there. There's going to be one more cast here. So Molten Embers, does it still scale with your rank of Fire Breath? Because I remember it used to. They changed it at one point to do that. It didn't always, but does it still scale with your rank of Fire Breath? Oh, do we get it? I think so. Okay, gotcha. So in big AoE, you're going to want to upscale. Gotcha. Makes sense. Get this kick first. So wait a second. I think it's like 10% per level. Okay, so what we would do here is we would tip, hold for a second, combat pot. Here, tip the Fire Breath into the Breath of Eons, into this here, and then we just tab target bombardment and just tab target bombardment and watch casts on me. But aside from that, we're set. Purification on me. If I don't have another cast, I don't hit scales. Yeah, that was better. Yes. I think I just get those out so we can focus on this. Maybe I should not have hit my buffet there. Possibly. Oh, so that should have been a Fire Breath first. Because the upheaval, I lost damage on the upheaval. That makes sense. Okay. Another intricacy for Aug. Another layer on top of the layer, which is on top of another layer, which is why this spec is actually fun, though, right? Yeah, I should have saved my buffet there. Oh! That grip. Gotcha. That was a good call out. Thank you. You can, my philosophy is that if I play any spec in M+, I'm always going to be adequate at it, but if I don't practice it or understand the nuances, obviously I'll never be that perfect at it, right? Because specs in Mythic Plus are actually kind of hard to play. Like, they're not super simple. Oftentimes they are kind of complicated. So there's all these nuances to it, and I feel like you have to really be able to put the time in, and really, or even ask players who are very good at it. That's the other thing you can do, is just ask people who are like super good at it, and then you'll be able to kind of learn a lot more about the specs. With Mana, I sent them the Druid guide videos, and they said they had watched some of them, but they had just started using my build. It felt awesome. Haha. Did you? The Resto Druid Discord? Dude, beware of that place. I never, you know me, RFA, I don't like talking negatively about anything, but that place scares me. That place is so toxic sometimes. Okay, I'm going to back up for a second. Oppressive Roar this. Yeah, there is an H-Priest in this key. It is true. So we go first here, then tip into this. That'll be full max damage here for a few seconds. That's on him. We don't need to kick this yet. You only DM people directly. Right. That's actually not a bad idea if you think, because there's a lot of, there's the thing of that, my problem with class discords is that there's actually a ton of people. People don't realize how many times you have people who just genuinely want advice. You know what I mean? Like, they really are actually in there for straight advice. Like, they're really, like, they're a new player. They went to their class Discord. They're asking a silly question, but then some people will shut them down. And that makes me feel like I'm a big, like, protector type person. So I like to protect the little guy. If you're bold enough to join your class Discord and ask a question, I feel like you should not get flamed for that ever. You know what I mean? You should never, ever get flamed for that. And I don't like the fact that happens so often. So I'm very, like, passionate about trying to have people, if they want advice, do you know what I mean? Like, if they're looking for advice, we might be in combat with that Pat. The Hunter trapped the wrong one. There's a very real chance that we are in deep danger here. A, that's less than ideal. B, I think we'll still be fine. Hold up. I'm mauled here, so I can't move. I think we're okay, actually. I need to do eruption spam, eruption spam, eruption spam. Here we go. I Zephyr? Do I lust this? Actually, let's assume he's doing the big pull after. So I'm assuming, does he want lust? The Hunter was in his party beforehand, so maybe the Hunter will lust if that's what we're supposed to do. Cool. I big defensive myself. I don't have a cauterizing flame, but that's okay. I can take this bleed on me. It's not the end of the world. With a defensive, I'm fine. Okay. Scary. Windwalker Discord is chill. People just say check the pins, but most of the time, the people who ask in class Discords are not well versed in the game. Like, my point is that they're new players. They're not like, you know what I mean? They're not really into the theory crafting. They just kind of want a simple answer. And that's my main problem, is that people, they don't get simple answers. They get these complicated, check the pins, sim it. They're like, what's a sim? And you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's handled the very wrong way. Oftentimes. Everyone wants to have good players in the group, but nobody wants to help new players. So there's a big problem in WoW where you're absolutely right, and you're basically exactly right on that. Where it's just like, we want good players, but we're not willing to teach anybody. Also, there's a big problem where the fact that, yeah, so the other problem, right, is your tank in particular. If your tank messes up the route and you lose because of that, do you know what you do? Let's be real. You kick him, and you never tell him why. You just kick him. I at least try to explain to tanks, if they like throw a key, I try to explain to them why we had to kick them, because we can't play with them again. I get it, but I try at the very least to tell them, it's like, yo, you know what I mean? The other option is to make him walk down a very, very, very long castle street. This also works incredibly well, by the way. If you want, you can make him walk down a very, very long castle road completely naked, and then like ring bells at him. That does work. It's an option. I just prefer the first option because in general, I don't want to see them without their clothes on. You know what I mean? They don't listen. So sometimes yes, but sometimes I kind of try to feel it out. Like if I think they might listen, then I'm very you know what I mean? Exactly. Like he pressed Tiger Palm like twice at one point, and it's just and then like I've never played with him again. I watched him press Tiger Palm twice on his Windwalker, and I was just like, it's over. I thought you were good. I can't believe you would make such a dreadfully terrible mistake. Should we chant shame? That's an option, Werewolf. Some people are a little bit... So here's the thing, Werewolf. Some people, they're a little bit shy in public, so I don't feel like it's mandatory. If you don't really want to talk too much, I feel like it's absolutely fine to just hold your tongue a little bit. When you hold your tongue, make sure to use your first two fingers. Big tip, by the way. Big tip is when you hold your tongue, use your first two fingers. Sec, mana, cooldowns. I need cooldowns back. Cooldowns in 15. Lusting all. Yeah, it's a big tip. Yeah, it's a big tip. Some people they prefer like a smaller tip, but this one I try to give as best information as I can. So basically, right? I always basically my goal in life is to provide very large tips to people. Right? Okay, so pre-prescience is on. Ebon Might is up now. We've hit Lust. Boom. Big Fire Breath into the breath here. Big defensive now on myself. And here we go. Tab target bombardment, that's the perfect setup. It could not get any more perfect than what I just did, give or take, except for the fact that they weren't quite split yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, because I have big defensive, so I'm chilling here. I need to get in range of my DPS. I'm going to kick... Oh, I missed the Hunter kick. It's okay, I have rescue for him if I need it. In this set, I'm going to Zephyr now. And then we have Upheaval, which honestly, again, I should technically be saving that Upheaval actually for the Fire Breath, and that is my bad. I need to remember how to do that now when you're playing with this particular talent setup. I'm going to rescue the Hunter. He doesn't need it here, actually. The Holy Priest has this. Good. Little Vuberry, I bet. Just the tip. Sometimes I prefer... It depends, right? Because if people are if people are receptive to it, then I feel like you can give more than just the tip. But in general, I feel like even just giving them little tips, some people, it can really massively benefit them and improve their day. But it all depends, right? Because everybody's different. So I can't tell you it's like for sure one way or the other. You kind of have to feel that out on your own. It's something you have to learn. Is he going to double this or just pulling one? I have a feeling he's going to pull more than this, so I'm kind of waiting. I'm sort of still waiting. Do I send breath or no? Okay, I'm sending breath. I didn't want to lose all my damage because my setup there was off. Are they line of sight for me? No. All good. My cooldowns come back. My cooldowns are about every minute if I get my setup perfect. If I get my setup perfect, which is the main thing there. It's a big if, actually. Because Evoker is not easy to play. Oh, wait. Now we're pulling. Oh, shit. Okay. So I knock up here. I kick this. Good. And then I'll go just this. If I see a cast on me, I'll have to press scales, but if not, I just leave it like it is. I'm going to rescue this guy as well, so he doesn't die. I like Evoker, though. It is fun to play. So we tip the Fire Breath in about 2 seconds when this pulls, because he's going to chain this for sure. There you go. Cool. I don't have a rescue for my healer now. What I do have is this. I draw my Ebonite. The chain pulls got me in the end. So I have to breath first to maintain Ebon. Then we go tip. Then we go this. That's okay. I can still maintain sub Ebonite here. Wait, proc my cheat death on that cast. Oh, I'm standing in consecrate. Oh! I couldn't see it on my screen. That was sucked. I'm going to drop a lot of damage here. Unfortunate. I thought I was out of that, actually. That was a screen diff. I thought I was on the edge, but apparently I was standing in consecrate. Yeah, big tip here is don't stand in consecrate. Did it look like I was standing in it? I saw the effect on me too late. I moved out of... Ooh. Cast. Oh, I had scales. I should have lived. I definitely could have lived that. I had scales. I don't think you send another res. I think I release and walk back probably. Damn it. I was actually I was doing so well this dungeon. I was doing like really well. Oh. Oh boy. Can I get up there? I shouldn't have released. I forgot we skipped the first 3. Yeah, I know. I was doing so good. Can I get up here? My combat, my invis pot. I have invis pot. I did, but I used combat pot there. It's a 1 minute cooldown. There's a way to pull this area, which I much prefer, unless you have some coordination. There's like a... Oh, I got it. Oh, I can get back. That was good, huh? I managed to do it, actually. Oh, but we also skipped the knights. No. No. I'm stuck. I gotta try to make it. It's a make or break moment. Oh, fuck. Shit. I did manage to get up there. The pad is going to go back to the left. Here we go. Listen. Okay, wait. I figured this out. I have to wait for this pat. We still have time. Very well. No, we don't actually. Actually, no, we don't. Oh, that sucks. I cool down. I combat pot. Can I get past these guys? There's actually no way. There's no way. Yeah. I actually can't get back. Because we didn't take these first 3. Maybe if I like wait for this pat, but the timer is super cooked now. Our timer was tight beforehand actually, which is weird. I know for a fact I was doing big damn. I can't get back. Like right here. Okay. I had to wait for that pat the whole time. Like technically I'm here, but it's definitely a reset angle. How did y'all get through before? Mind Soothe. Mind Soothe the first 3. I had to wait for the pat to run all the way around. Yeah, that'll have to be a reset. So that second area, though, if you want to pull it, Priory works like this. By the way, even on 17, anytime you're doing Priory, please remember this. This is the only rule you need to know for Priory. If you don't have a group wipe, you win the key. It's the only thing you need to know for Priory. The timer in this dungeon is actually really chill. So the only thing that matters is that you don't have a group wipe. So anything you need to do, like if you need to pull pack by pack in the second area, like it's fine. I just wish that people knew that because I swear to God, about 90% of the Priories I've lost this season is somebody saying, oh, we should double this pull. And you should not have doubled that pull. Very, very rarely do you lose a Priory to straight up mechanics. It's almost always like you're pulling things that you shouldn't have double pull in general. Like, if you're going to chain the casters, in my opinion, you should wait for the previous casters to be dead. Like, if you're going to chain that second area, you either commit to the pull with cooldowns or just, like, don't pull extra casters in it, in my opinion. Man, I was doing good, too. I know for a fact those did, though. Oh, I did have combat log on there. Great. I had combat log on. We can... Okay, so wait. Will it actually have still uploaded this last log? Sam, look at my damage on the previous Priory I was doing. Look, this is the Boomy. Actually, I had to res him and I lost my uptime. There is an H-Priest there. But look at my AUG damage. I'm never actually that low. Even on scuffed things. That's what I'm saying. My AUG actually does damage. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to let people know. Like, the AUG actually does damage. Yeah, it's not doesn't do no damage. Even on, like, this boss. Look. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm actually saying. Like, AUG doesn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, AUG is actually chill. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I was looking at boss damage and stuff. The pulls got absolute. We went right on this route. Sam, they went right on this one, and it was like, what was happening there? I was so like, what? What in the world was happening there? But actually, yeah, AUG does damage. If I look at the report, I would have to upload it, I think. Upload a log. Would be the most disgusting. That's kind of true, isn't it? It won't be. We won't have it here. Hold up. Ignored by a woo. I go crying out. What was your PR, Jacob? Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the AUG. You're right. What was your PR today? I went to the gym this morning. I'm finally starting to rehab this shoulder. Just a little bit, but I'm getting there. Hold up. Bosses and trash. I have to re-upload the log. I uploaded a new one, so hold up. Done. Choose. 675. Damn. You think you'll cap to 700? I should just be live logging with AUG. But Sam, if I play AUG, I will log the key. Like, I will log it, right? Yeah, 675 is insane. Jacob is very strong, Rune. Do not attempt it. First, if you want to lift 675, the first thing you have to do is get divorced. You need that pain to fuel your training. It's kind of like impossible to do it if you don't have at least one divorce under your belt. So you need like a little bit of pain to fuel that level of strength training. And also genetics so that you don't, destroy your joints. All right, view report now. Here we go. This was the last one that we did. Okay. This one here. So we look at the damage. Look at that. Yeah, I figured. So look at the first boss, for example. Damage done. Look, Sam, look. I told you. Look at the damage done on first boss. That was the last run we just did. So if we lost timer and they were like, man, should not have taken AUG. That's not true. I'm 640. He tells lies. Oh, that's why you gotta keep going with it, Miles. Yeah, I think you might. Maybe some people maybe you need 3. No, I mean like so nobody plays. I don't think overall like in big AOE pulls and stuff. Yeah, I've seen him before too actually. So like in big AOE pulls, like if you look at the Paladin pull for example, never mind. So the only thing is I'm very dependent on my DPS. But I swear to God, my DPS is actually not bad. There's an OC. I'll come help, Krim. Look at the overall. I'm above the DK actually. Now, granted, remember this. I think overall counts that last pull, which obviously got messed up. This is gonna. I think it'll count. Yeah, it'll count this. So that'll be bad. But this is the first pull. First pull is going to be the lowest. This type of AoE pull is not good when I'm setting up. But if you look at overall here, yeah, like first boss, for example, yeah. If you have 2 blaster DPS and a good AUG, it's actually like, I don't think it's bad right now. Also, Sam, I have not good trinkets. I'm playing like red ever trinkets. Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, Krim. Bet. I'll just look. Only thing I need right now on the evoker is a Priory. Nah, I'll come help. Tell them I'll come help though. Is there a better DPS AUGs to go with? Just people who blast RFA. If you want to play AUG, the answer is whoever the fuck blasts. That's honestly the only real answer. Is it just like whoever does the most damage is your best bet? Yeah. It's whoever does the most damage. That's basically the only real answer to that question. That was amazing info. I love your video. Thank you, Vglod. No self-healing is where it's at, my brother. Challenge Channel is going to compete with the disgusting sigils copium. Okay, it's bear season. Thank you, Soap. Thank you for commenting on my YouTube video. I appreciate it. I thank you because I was really confused. I was like, I thought that warrior video was good, but I released it at the wrong time because nobody's watching it. I must have done something wrong with the algorithm. I must have done something wrong with the algorithms because nobody's watching my new YouTube video. I thought I did a good job with it. Thank you, Vlod. All right, I'll bring the big tank. I'll bring the bear. I'll bring the bear. Although I swear Prop Pally can live the first boss. Everybody's like capping on the fact that Prop Pally can't live it. Add Raccoon Love for the Twitch channel. What do you mean Raccoon Love? Oh shit, is my YouTube chat open? Oh wait, YouTube chat. No, don't tell me I did this again. YouTube chat. No, YouTube chat. I forgot you again. I forgot you again, YouTube chat. No, no, no. I forgot. I have it open now. It's just the problem is, listen, man. Listen. Oh, I forgot the YouTube chat. I had a different thing open above the YouTube chat. I forgot you, YouTube. YouTube. Oh, no. You're great. Thank you, Jay Brace. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and actually, Zuna came in and did a flex redeem earlier. Okay, too. I was like tabbing. I was like, why is the horse song open? All right, cool. Thank you. Flex redeem. I feel pretty good these days. Kind of. I'm tired a lot. I'm tired. YouTube chat is not destined to be ignored. I just have to do better. All right. Crim, I'm coming to help. Where are you at? It's listed as a woo. All right. You said Priory. And it's right here. Okay. This it right there? Can we do the first pull on 15? So if we want to time this key, it's not resilient. It's very not resilient. This one, right, Crim? That's you? Hello. All right, Crim. You want, so I can bear tank it. The question is, on 15, do I have to do anything weird? There's no DK. Let me think about how I adjust this route to make sure we time 15. Yeah, Ilias, I did deplete that one in a stupid way, and that's my bad. That's my bad, though. What's the main for Season 3 is the question. Drifted, Ilias, Dodo, are you still there? Are you still there on YouTube chat? I'm imagining I missed everybody. Hi, Hatim. Okay, there's somebody on YouTube chat right now. I didn't ignore them completely. I only ignored them somewhat, which is different than complete ignorance, right? So I'm not a complete ignorant. All right. Where are we going? Priory. Priory of the Sacred Flame. Need a don't ignore YouTube chat. So that's a great idea. I'll make one right now. That's actually not a bad idea. I should have a don't ignore YouTube chat redeem. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There is a thing you're talking about. So the timings for things are weird. Good morning, Mona. So for example, Mona says good morning right now. There is a weird thing sometimes with timing of things. I've been noticing that for stream. Like I started late today, so everybody in the US is not going to be able to hang out because almost everybody in the US is asleep except for you. And Crim, are you from the US, Crim? Aren't you in the US? Wait. Jay Brace, are you from the US? How many US people are still awake right now? There shouldn't be that many. You're in Vegas. You should not be awake right now, but oh well. I'm in the US and I'm here. I'm from Germany. Okay, so Germany makes more sense. Hold up 1 second. How are we doing here? You guys are all US? Bro, it's literally 6 a.m. there. I was about to say, it's like 5, it's between 4 and 6 a.m. You know what I mean? You're from Central. It's literally 4 a.m. What time do you guys go to, do you guys sleep? Do you guys sleep? I split, middle area. The rest is pretty safe, actually. I do think you have to do the first pull pretty fast. We go like this. No skips, though. Crim, you don't have to heal me whatsoever. I just want you to know. You literally don't have to touch me on this. You're not my dad. You can't tell me when to sleep. Jacob, how do you know that? How do you know that, Jacob? All right, let's go. Ready? Let's go. Am I trolling on talents or anything like that? Nah, just chilling. Okay, let me put symbiotic on whoever. I'm older than you. Yeah, but I defy logic. Yeah, but I don't limit myself based on physics and ration. I'm limitless. Yeah. I believe in myself, Jacob. I believe in myself. All right, ready? Pre-incarn, let's go. Haven't played Druid in a bit. actually been a second. Have I even done a single key this week? Oh, I need to do some more. I need to do some more keys on the druid. Okay, we can play Guardian anyways. Define older? A state of mind. A state of mind. You know how I define older? I define older as a state of mind, Mona. It's only a state of mind, so I'm not going to pull that middle pack. I can pull just this. Do people know not to pull the middle pack is the question. So you bark skin. Should I blindfold myself for this or nah? Probably not. If we can all stack melee, it helps so much on this pull. Okay, boom, big dam. Big bear dam, big bear dam, big bear dam. I'll help off heal too, but it doesn't save anybody if they don't use defensives. It's very hard to heal people if they do not use any defensives. I incap this, and then I'll probably Vortex Typhoon the next defense. We can all keep them right here. Boom. Vortex Typhoon. Just because you have to tilt like the rest of us doesn't make you a time traveler. See, I believe in myself more than that. I say, my mom told me that I could be anything I wanted to be. I was also being in your age. Yeah, well, mind state, not so much. I feel like I'm old as fuck when it comes to my mindset. I honestly feel like I'm old as fuck, to be honest. I've always felt like not only an old soul. Did you paint something? I literally don't need it. I swear. Actually, this entire key crim, you don't need to touch me whatsoever. Like, don't worry about it at all. I mean that. Like, literally. Like, you, even if I get trapped in this corner or whatever, you actually don't need to worry about me at all. Like, maybe first boss, like you could put atonement on me. But basically, I literally mean that bear is so immortal that you actually don't need to touch me. It's okay. Which is sad because sometimes I like being touched. But not in this particular thing, though. No, I know. I mean, I'm not actually, like, that's not a cap, right? It's not a cap. I'm going to get knocked across on purpose so I can go pull this. And then I'm going to go gather. I'm using the knock here because I'm going to go charge to this. And then I'm going to go pull these other footmen here. There you go. I know, like, my bear is actually that immortal, which is hilarious. I don't play it. I feel like I've been playing my ults a lot because I've already accomplished most of what I wanted to do this season on the bear, but it really is like that. Like, it actually is hilariously, but it really is, like, you don't need to touch it. Which is sad because, if I saw a big bear, like a big cuddly bear with a thick ass, I would probably want to touch that bear. I'm not going to lie. I have a deal. You boost my Naked Priest on a 12, and I'll do the same to your alts. Wait, and you'll do the same to you. So wait, you're going to tank something for one of my alts? Is that what the deal is? Like you basically like a little pro quo, a little you help me, I help you situation? Are you on NA or EU? Because I actually always need friends like that, to be honest. I have some very ratty alts, though. Are you sure? You're EU? That's the unfortunate thing right there, Rudy. I was actually about to take you up on that, but unfortunately, I am very NA. I'm very NA, America, pew pew. Oh, no, I can't say that. That was Star Wars. I was talking about Star Wars. That was only Star Wars I was talking about there. These are all footmen, by the way. Don't worry about this pull so much. It's actually not as scary as it looks. These are almost all footmen. There's only 2 casters in here. Yeah, we're fine. This looks scarier than it is, remember? I'm doing big pulls, but I'm a bear tank. So as long as I live them, I'm fine. Because this is all tank damage except for that one caster right there. Don't Vglot. We can't. We literally can't. We can't talk about that. Like, no. Actually, Soap, can you mod those 2 comments? You guys understand, right? You guys totally understand. Yeah? We can't talk about those things. That's unfortunately like a no matter our yeah. No, you're totally fine. But just one of those things that is just like no matter how obvious or perspective, you know what I mean? It's just like Twitch is like super cautious about that type of thing. So I don't, there's just like can't risk it. Yeah, no, you guys are totally fine. I just meant like before because if I didn't want that to spark like a whole conversation. I really like Twitch. Oh, by the way, I was thinking. If I genuinely, let me ask you a question, okay? If I made a second Twitch or I streamed on YouTube and I did live and I did like a fitness stream, would anybody actually want to watch it? It would be in the morning though. It would be early. It would be like before my normal stream time, probably. Either that or one day it would be after my normal stream time. I don't know if anybody would really be super into it or not. We're fine. Yes. Yeah, Neen. We'll go here. Everybody got past the pat, right? I could have waited on 15 to make sure, but otherwise. Okay, wait to vortex, wait to vortex, wait to vortex right now. Shell says hi. Wait, Bitter says hi? Wait, Mona. What do you mean, like, from last night or from, like, right now? You know who came in here yesterday, Mona? A ladder was in here. I've never seen them in my Twitch chat before. But they were teaching me some Swedish. She did last night. She's so sweet. Honestly, you convince, like, people like her will eventually convince me to just get a dog. Like, I want a dog, man. Okay. So, my healer knows, Crim knows at this point that my mage is not going to press a single defensive this whole key, pretty much. Which means that my healer is just going to be shielding my mage pretty much on cooldown. Yeah. Dogs are great. I think I need a dog eventually. It's just going to be a thing that it's going to happen at some point. It's definitely going to happen at some point. I need a dog, man. Okay, let's go this way. We'll go out of bear form into bear form. We want to use these tier set procs here. Go Twilight Dev 1. Boom. And here we go. You have a bunch of dogs and a bunch of cats. Have you shared the photos before, Mona? I sometimes forget because people's name on Discord is different than their Twitch name, right? I'm fine. Don't worry. No. I don't need a paint sub. I knew I was going to drop there. I had a plan. You literally... Yeah. It's okay. I don't know. I won't take offense to it if you paint sub me. Like, I'm not going to be like, I can't believe you paint sub me. No trust. But also a little bit like no trust. I'll be fine. You never shared them? If you want to, there's a furry friends part of Discord, and you're more than welcome. Please do share your pets if you have any cute photos. I really like dogs, and I miss mine very much. That one footman did not snap back. Sometimes there's a weird snapback thing that happens here. You shared your new dog in disc, the golden rune? Well, didn't you have that dog before? That dog looked very similar to one that you had shared with me before, the golden. What happened to my dog? Oh, so when I was married, I had a house and I fostered a bunch of dogs. So obviously, as the relationship neared its end, we had to give away the fosters and stop fostering dogs. So they all have homes and stuff. It's not like they had anything bad happen to them. We found them nice homes, but it's still sad. I miss them. I just miss having a bunch of dogs because my house had dogs all the time and now it doesn't, right? That dog was pretty cool, even though he was sleeping. You only saw him once. He was on the first stream, right? Yeah, he was on one of the first streams for a day. It was the day before he went to his new home. And I remember that day. I cried so hard. I've actually, I don't think I've cried that hard on almost any day. I couldn't even talk to the people who came to pick him up and take him to the farm. I actually couldn't even. I actually, I wanted to, and I actually had such a hard time engaging with them. Like, I was like, hey, I need... It was one of those moments where I actually had to have the wife handle it. It was just one of those things. I just couldn't. Like, I wanted to, be strong, but I broke down entirely. A Dispel here would be pretty helpful on the Cinder Blasts. I'm going to save Incarn, probably. It's a little bit of a damage loss, but I'll be able to do the first boss much better. Cool. Now we pull this one in. Remember, my Priory route minimizes all chance of failure. There's basically almost zero chance that we die with my Priory route. And if there is a chance on a pull that we'll die, I just won't do the pull. Won't do it, though. Yeah, I know. That's one of the prices we pay, though. Dogs are amazing, but we pay the price of the fact that they go before we do. You know? Oh, good. Let's help my friends get this 15 Priory. Because my route, I think people think Priory is hard because they keep trying to do weird things in Priory. If you honestly just pull Priory, kind of chill, it's such an easy key. No, I wouldn't say easy, but you just never have more than 1 or 2 casters in a pull. You never have more than a few archers, and that's what kills people, and you're kind of chilling. It's the first pull you have to get past, and aside from that, you're kind of fine. This next thing I'm going to do hurts a little bit, but what we'll do is poly. Can he poly this? Can he poly X or trap? Poly or trap. One of them. I will live. I don't need anything. Save all your paint ups and stuff. Perfect. Okay, don't hit these. I'm thinking in a pug 15, I'm assuming they're going to hit these, so give me a second. Okay, go. Watch, we're going to do big damage on boss. The reason we do this here, yeah, Bobbins, it's in my Discord. If you just look, it's like the first route shared in Discord. I think it's the first one, because I had shared it from the 18 that we did. Don't worry about me at all. You don't even need to put atonement on me if you don't want to. Literally, I'm fine. We just bring him over to this. There we go. That was actually a good knock. Nice. My hunter's on top of it, man. My hunter is aware. He's on top of it. So Druid's immortal for the first part of this boss. Yeah. It's the only way you lose Priory is casters. Yeah. Even in the next area, you'll see. I'm going to pull it kind of sad. So this boss, I will say, it's the only time that I will need a little bit of healing, technically speaking. Doing that as a prop pally. I have done this as a prop pally. I did this exact pull as a prop pally. It's genuinely not as hard as people... I have to play Sentinel. The one thing is I play Sentinel. I don't play Crit Wings, okay? I did this as a prop pally. I'm a dwarf prop pally, so I had more options, but still. Like, I needed my healer to heal me. I couldn't say I needed 0 healing. Yo, good job, Soap. Get some rest. Get some rest. We want him in here. The reason we want him in is because we have a marksman. Oh, that's not a marksman. I didn't even... Hey, guys. I've just realized. That's not a marksman hunter. Bro. What? Did you realize that? Has anybody picked up on that? What spec is that hunter in my key right now? What spec is that? That's not a marksman hunter, is it? I, no joke, was about to go on a whole rant about how I was about to go on an entire rant about how marksman hunter needs 3 targets on this boss. I straight up had 0 idea that he was not marksman. I actually did not know that he was not marksman. Now, remember, we're at 20 minutes. Our timer is so fine here. But I've also noticed a few things. One, no one is kicking in this dungeon. My mage is currently not kicking that much, and that's totally fine. Everything went smooth. I think that on 14, it's a little bit different. When you start getting into like higher keys, this first boss definitely hurts, and you do need your healer to help you a lot. You do need your healer to help you as a prop pally, but it is doable. If I hit Barkskin here, it might not be up for the next gather. Let's hit it anyways. We can always wait and let him get mana and stuff. So, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying, I don't think it's as impossible as people say. You just kind of need you need to have a sequence of things and need to understand kind of the boss a little bit, and your healer just needs to watch you. But there's not that much going on this boss, so I think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's the end of the world or anything. Okay, this boss is dead. I will not overpull this. I know I'll live. I know that I can live for sure. Like, I'm not worried about myself, right? However, I will pull this safe. Yeah, we can lost this. It's going to be no more than 1 caster. Go the right side here. Come in. It's just that caster right there. That's it. Again, minimize the chance of failure. There's only 1 caster now. You see how much easier this is? There's a single caster to lock down. That's it. That's all you have to worry about now is a single caster, and I can basically control it because we're not getting kicks. See that kick's going to go off right now? My rep pally has big cooldowns up, so that's fine. That's why, because I know for a fact that kicks are going to go. Now, I can chain this. Watch. It's fine. It's just the casters. You need to understand that the casters are the thing that kills people here. So there was only a single caster, and now we have to deal with this one dude here, and he's fine. There's a cast on the hunter. I kick it at the last seconds because he was almost going to die. Is a cast on top of Sacred Toll. If you don't ever pull 2 casters, there's another one on the hunter there. Can't quite get this one. Yeah, and then I Barkskin myself, and then we can in-cap roar, and then I can kick this on the healer, and then I can War Stomp it potentially, this next set right here. There's a heal right there. I can innervate my healer as well. I'm going to watch my own health now. Hold up. I know, it's the only time in this dungeon I'm actually going to take a lot of damage, especially if I go back in for that kick. I'm good. I'm good. I have a plan. I can just reduce my damage taken by knocking those Templars back for a second. That was the only potential risk there. Because I did tell my healer not to watch me at all. I told my healer, don't heal me whatsoever. The casters are just priests and the conjurers. Yes, they're literally so deadly. Oh, we pulled this. I didn't actually mean to. We weren't supposed to pull that yet. Okay, hold up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The smite cast. It's not that it's not the cast itself that hurts. It's the fact that if it overlaps with a sacred toll, you're dead. This sacred toll happens right here. If that cast goes off, Vortex Typhoon it, and then I'll kick the heal. It's the fact that there's overlaps. It's not the actual cast that kills you. It's the overlaps. Okay, so once this priest is dead, now I can go over here. This one has a priest and a conjurer. Oh, I actually don't have stops. That heal's going off. My bad. So this one's on the hunter. This one's here. There's only 2 casters here, though. Have a general rule for tanking. Yeah, basically the rule is if you as a tank cannot control it, don't pull it. That's the general. So that guy died right now because there are 2 casters in this. There's a world where I should not have chained this, actually. There's a world where I totally should not have chained it. See, we might, if we brick right now, I didn't have to do this. Our timer's fine. Because the only reason that people are dying is the casters here. What's up, Tiny? I'm going to Typhoon them out. I need to be able to control this. My healer is no longer here. So this cast cannot go off. Oh, boy. I can probably keep this. I can keep this alive forever until they get back. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I need to keep group morale up because there's nothing more toxic than a plus 15 pug where things start going bad. We have plenty of time right now. Just walk back. We have so much time right now. There's nothing more toxic than a plus 15 when this happens. This is when the group starts absolutely raging and you just... Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Use a defensive, please. Yep, he's good. He's good. I'm immortal, so I'm fine. Hello, one question about Guardian. How to manage caster and M+. Okay. Casters, don't overpull them, Tiny. The main thing about casters is don't overpull them, yeah? Just don't pull too many casters. That's the main thing about the casters. In terms of how to aggro, you never swipe. Take swipe off your bars. If you take swipe off your bars, then you're fine. That's the key there. Take swipe off your bars. Make sense? That's the key. If you take swipe off your bars, you will probably won't have a problem with aggro. You gotta tag things with Thrash. Thrash, Mangle, Ironfur. Those are the keys for aggro. Timer is totally fine, by the way. How about Maul? Oh, no, don't press Maul. Take Maul off your bars. We don't play Maul at all right now. We're fine. Timer chill. I rebuff. I rebuff Symbiotic as well. And we're good to go. Ready? I'll probably solo the first one. Me solo one. I solo one. Nobody needs to help me with the first one. But then I need my Ret Pally 2. Ret 2. Let's see if he does it. If he does it, then we're fine. If not, I'll have to go do it then. So I'm going to go get one. On 15, nobody should be taking extra damage. So one of these is fine, but not multiple. The reason I'm going to do 2 like this, and then I'm going to wait. I can solo this first one, but I need to wait. I have plenty of time. I'm not in a rush. You don't have to rush. There's so much time to soak this. I will get it, unless my DPS don't trust me. And then, yeah, see? I got it now. Oh, say, no, I told you it would happen. Everybody always panics. They never let me refresh my stack, and the DPS will always go get that second stack for whatever reason. We do not press Maul whatsoever. You can actually safely take Maul off your bar. You actually lose damage right now by pressing Maul V-Glod. It's straight up, like as hilarious as it sounds, it is a damage loss. Watch out, healer. If my Ret Pally just goes right away, you have to be careful. Nice, okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, our damage is... We have plenty of damage. We're fine. Yeah, if I press defensives here, I should probably watch out. I might actually have to hold like a lunar beam or something, as sad as it sounds. Honestly, thought I found your stream for the first time, and the vibes I'm getting you are really such a chill... Oh, thank you, Bobbins. I appreciate it. I like your name, by the way. Bobbins is a cool name. Bobbins is like a pretty chill name. That's a good name, in my opinion. Survival Hunter, he's doing good. Off-meta specs tend to crank, to be honest. Off-meta specs tend to do very well. Like, if you're an off-meta spec and you're trying really hard to get IO, you tend to work much harder than the actual meta specs do. So you tend to be better. Do you know what I mean by that? Does that make sense? Like, you tend to actually be like, oh, I'm, like, working hard. Oops, hold up. It's okay. That's fine. You get... Oh, don't take that res yet. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'll solo this one, probably. I'll just incarn and solo. I'll get 2 here. And then I can't get 3. I can wait, though. I got it. Me. Okay, or somebody else can do it. Just let me reset, because 3 stacks actually hurts. No, I got it. Okay. Me, the thing is, Bobbins, for me, when I play World of Warcraft, this game is like magic for me, dude. I love this game. It just makes my heart happy to play World of Warcraft, so I never want to play it in a way that makes me sad. And sometimes, like, pushing keys can get really stressful. And I understand, like, you want IO, right? Like, I totally get it. The hunt for IO is endless, and it's competitive, and sometimes it's tilting. But, like, I just really want to have fun playing the game. And for me, that takes priority over everything. We kill the boss. We kill the boss. Trust, 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 trust. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. Nice. So for me, IO, like, it's just like, for me, it's more important to have fun. But yeah. If you've just, is anybody actually right now on stream for the first time? I still wonder about that sometimes. I feel like most people who hang out have been here already. There's no new people. Bobbins is here for the first time? Oh, hello, Bobbins. How did you find stream today? Did it just, like, come up on recommended? I've often wondered that, actually, like, how people end up finding stream and stuff. There's a cast on my healer. I'm going to go in for this heal. I incap this one. I lunar beam this one. What's up, Les? Not first time, but I rarely use chat. And also, by the way, Bobbins is a sick name. It is a sick name, isn't it? It's kind of a good name. It's just like a happy name, but it's also kind of like it could be terrifying. It could be like the mobs don't know. Like when Bobbins walks into a dungeon, the mobs are like, oh shit, it's Bobbins. You know what I mean? I feel like it could also be an intimidating name, which is good. I go chain this now because that guy's going to die. We line of sight here. I'm going to ping for my team. Here we go. And you stay on those that you feel. I wish I had more time to watch streams. I think since I started streaming, actually, you know what I mean? Things are, of course, if I can make your day better, I'm a happy camper. If I can make your day better, that makes me a happy person. I think that life is stressful sometimes, and I like having nice days. Okay, watch on the mage, innervate my healer. I think, or both. I think a lot of times people, Pain Tiger, a lot of times people are both, you know? You just showed up on my YouTube one night after I fell asleep. It's so weird to me that you came from YouTube. Why don't you ever swipe it all for filler? Azura, what's up? This is your first time too, Hateem? I wonder how YouTube does things. I actually don't know how algorithms work. Mage is dead. He has not pressed a single defensive this whole key. It is very difficult. Even in 15 Priory, you will die if your DPS are not pressing anything. Because Mage is actually super good at dealing with that mechanic. Okay, we Typhoon that out. I run. Let's see if I get them out of the heal. I think I did it, right? Oh, one Paladin got healed a bit. Okay, so we have to deal with these Paladins. I'm looking at my timer, and I'm thinking there is a way for me to pull this and clutch this out. What I got to do right now, though, is I got to get that pat and this spot right here. I have to. No, I'm going to miss the pat. So we're going to go pull this. We have to basically pull this right now. And then we do pat, and our timer will be okay. Because my percentage, remember, I pull extra. So I don't need anything to the left. We only need this plus pat. And if our timer starts getting really tight, we could lust and do everything together. But my mage jumps his arcane surge right here. My Ret Pally uses Reckoning. My Ret Pally, and I don't think it's worth it going for gold. I think 7 minutes is actually fine on this key level. I think we're fine. So we do pat, then mini boss, and we go boss. And I promise you our timer is actually fine right now. Don't give up. Our timer's totally chill. We go pat first, then mini boss. We don't need to go for the pot of greed pull. YouTube chat. Sometimes, and I tell you this, okay? Sometimes, YouTube, if I ever miss your chats, just don't pull anything else, please. Don't pull that corner. I'm going to back up a bit. I'm learning how to Druid tank right now. Somehow I found your stream. Oh, hello. If you want to learn how to Druid tank, if you have any questions about it, I've been playing Druid tank forever. I don't even remember when I didn't play Druid tank. I've been playing Druid tank for as long as I can remember. Because you randomly play next on a different video while falling asleep on YouTube? Really? Did it actually do that? That's cool. Hey, Krim. I'm going to need some healing on the next pull. Just a little bit. So can you keep Atonement on me just for the next pull? I don't know if you're listening to this, but I hope so. That Ret Pally, his Divine Storm was going left. That scared me, okay? Because we have it right now. If we just get through this mini-boss without any deaths, we're going to be okay. That's actually very interesting, yeah. Hi there. So basically, You don't ever swipe for filler. You kind of can if you want to, but my goal as a tank is to be the tankiest tank that I can be. Like I told my healer at the start of this, because my healer is the one, my friend who I'm trying to help get this key. They don't have a Priory yet. I'm going to SI this hit. So I told them, for example, I was like, yo, you don't need to heal me at all. I was like, not even, you don't even need to put atonement on me. Like nothing. No external, no nothing. I'm going to be independent and tanky. One of the reasons, though, is because my Lunar Beam uptime is so high. My Lunar Beam uptime is going to be high enough that my healer doesn't need to watch me. That's the main reason why I can be self-sufficient. Also, I'm going to sequence my abilities really well, and I quite like Guardian Druid, right? She needs mana. Okay. I think you might have to make this work with no mana. You might actually... We might have to pull into boss right now. I'm debating. Wait. I control this cast. There's only one kick here. I'm not going to let that heal go off on the mini-boss. Okay. I can innervate you right now for what it's worth. Let me see our timer. Okay, we can kill this, and then you get mana. And then we pull the rest on boss, and we're fine. 4.5 minutes is chill. 4.5 minutes was... I can't do that either, actually. I think it would just hurt my ears to try to sleep with headphones on. But hello, if you're new here, hello, welcome. I've almost been streaming for 1 year now. Grab a drink, we're fine. Yeah? Defensive when they die. I tried to type. My English is not so good when I type sometimes. We're fine. Just come. You have to be in the boss room when I pull the boss. If you go right now, we're fine. Go. Be in the boss room. That first caster here... And no, but this auto pulls, and also it's technically funnel. If we just focus boss, do not AoE this, but basically if you focus boss, you actually get more damage, because funnel... I do think that drink now was a little bit scary, because remember, I know how this group is working right now. We are not getting kicks. We're not getting stops, NCCs. I'm going to be fine. These casts are going on me. They actually do hurt, though. So we killed the caster. This right here is like big healer cooldowns. When these guys die, I can try to war stomp it, but I'm not the best at getting my timing right, because my ping is always super high. This guy, when he dies, he does a burst of damage on top of the... Oh, War Stomp. Oh, I got it. Yes. Do you know what I did there? If you didn't know, there's a mechanic here where when those guys die, they do a burst of damage. But if they're stunned, they do 0 damage. So we also have Lust for the end. That's actually huge. We have time right now. If we don't die, which you can die to this boss, to be fair. So if you can stun them at that exact moment that they die, they do no damage to the group, which is very helpful. We did have percentage, yeah, but those guys auto-pull. That corner there auto-pulled. It's because we butt-pulled something earlier at the beginning of the dungeon, and that costs... That was the one... I know exactly what we extra pulled. It was the middle pack that I normally don't take because it has 2 casters in it. Oh, our timer's chilling. We got this. This is, I will say, this is an example of a key where your tank routing and Priory can absolutely save Priory. Do not get meleeed. Don't get meleeed. Timer, fine. We have so much time right now. We have Lust here. Don't get meleeed. Just, if nobody dies, we're fine. But DPS have a tendency to completely just, like, tune out here. So I'm going to look. Lust. Yeah. I'm going to Vortex them. That one's bind. Okay, good. I'm going to Typhoon this away. Remember, these ads kill... Oh, don't get hit, please. I kick. I Vortex right here. Don't get hit. If we don't get hit, we live. I'm going to back up. Just back up. All the way. Back up all the way. Again, anything you can do as a tank to help your key. Back up. Don't actually fall off the ledge, which can happen. I War Stomp. I go in and I War Stomp. Good. Anything you can do to help the team here. Whew. I'm wondering if I go Boomy Weaver. Do you think I should go for stats? I just go less mastery. Less mastery is the idea. High haste, whatever else you want. Crit verse are both fine. I think I have high haste verse because I play with Guardian Druid gear. Whenever I play Resto Druid. Main stats for Bear is just haste whatever. You can play haste mastery, haste verse, haste crit. Anything works. I will say the way I have routed this and the decisions I made, except for chaining the second area, is how you carry Priory as a tank. I think that's actually like... Exactly. This is like an example of like we timed this because I think I tanked it pretty well. There you go. Well, not yet. One more tick, actually. Good. That's okay. I got it. Immediate res. There you go. We're fine. Easy. GG's. With time left to spare. GG's. Do. Perfect. You see? Told you we had time. I don't think we needed to do the doubles. Whoo, GG's. Do 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 do. Bam. Heavy breathing. We did it. Fatality, what's up? I hope Fatality. Where you from? Were you on my Twitch earlier as well? If you're new on the, if you're new here but you're from YouTube, I almost always stream on Twitch, and oftentimes I totally forget. I totally forget to respond to YouTube stuff. You know. What's up? Sabu, what are some classes that you enjoy playing in keys? Evoker. Evoker is my favorite healer by far. Evoker is my absolute favorite healer. I'm still learning prop pally and stuck around 13 to 14, just learning pathing though. You're gonna watch for pathing and have a great attitude. Thank you. Gartsky, I understand why. Hey, I also have to play with it, Krim. I gotcha. Yeah. I think we were OCE ping that key, right? Yeah, I think we were OCE ping actually. So my ping was alright that dungeon. I think that the game's meant to be fun. Like, I get why people are so competitive with it sometimes, but you know what I mean? They're moved over from YouTube. It's so much better. I promise you, I'm gonna miss your YouTube comment. I finally got a second monitor, like, yesterday. Yesterday, I set up a second monitor, but it's still to the right, and when I'm in the middle of keys, I only have Twitch chat, so my Twitch chat appears on my actual screen. Like, my Twitch chat is right here. You can't see it, but my Twitch chat is right here. My YouTube chat is over there. And I do have to figure out how I can get my YouTube chat a little bit more to the left or something, because if you're playing prop pally, Gartsky, and if you have any sort of like defensive issue, can I give you a tip that for some reason no other prop pally will give you? Don't be afraid to play Sentinel in a few keys. It's fine. Like, it's totally fine. Krim, I'm glad we can get you that. It's all good, Krim. I did notice that as well, but we made it in the end. GG's. Yeah, you're welcome. Happy to help. I like helping. If I have time, like right now, I have like nothing to do today, so I'm chilling. What tanks do you think are going to be best or meta? What about the swipe / Moonfire? Okay, here's why. My Lunar Beam uptime, here looks. So the healer, I told the healer not to heal me at all, Ezreal. My Lunar Beam uptime, that key, is going to look... 39% is actually kind of low for me. I might have just been slacking, to be honest. 39% is low. But if I start swiping, I don't have as much Lunar Beam uptime. Moonfire to fill is more defensive value. You lose a tiny, tiny bit of damage, but I don't feel like my damage was very low. I still feel like my damage is fine on Bear. So you lose like the ever so slight bit of damage, but effectively it's more defensive value to Moonfire, so I prefer it. In Incarn, though, you don't Moonfire. So if you hit Incarn here, right, as I set up, I don't Moonfire here. This is only Mangle Thrash during Incarn. Just watch out 12 to 13, see how much overall damage you can do. Red is also relearning. You haven't tanked since Season 1 of... Well, first of all, welcome back to tanking. If there's nothing else, one thing I want to do with my content, you know, is really try to help tanks get more comfy with the game. So if you look at my rotation in Incarn, it's just Mangle Thrash, and then you get Lunar Beam back. But Mangle Thrash. Outside of Incarn... Now I'm going to Moonfire. That was the first Moonfire there. And if you get a Gore proc, you hit Mangle. But otherwise, see how the Moonfires only come in to fill? So you don't actually end up casting it that much. Like that. The previous season I had a pull as a prop pally. Oh, that's right. I made those, though. Yeah, I made those. I made prop pally videos. I wanted to make a min-max prop pally video. Oh, I got to get rid of this song in Discord. Hold up. Delete message. This song? Do you like my playlist today? I put how many songs are in here? I got to put more songs in here though. So, yeah, I would say Azro, just if you take swipe off your bars, you're going to feel tankier. The main thing with swipe is it doesn't generate any rage. You want to be generating rage just as frequently as possible. Just like more rage is what you want. As much rage as you can generate, because then you get more Incarn uptime as well. Looking at Season 3 prop pally. Okay, Gartsky. There's a guy, his name is Yoda. He made a video, and he talked about how prop pally can't live the first boss in Priory. Fair enough. But did you know that Priory, we might be going right anyways? They made changes to that dungeon. I think prop pally is actually looking really good next season. I don't think they'll let it be meta, But Arakar is in the dungeon pool. If Arakar is in the dungeon pool, Prot Pally is the best of that dungeon. Dawnbreaker's in the dungeon pool. Prot Pally is the best at Dawnbreaker. Yeah, I would say remove swipe from your bars. Also, don't maul either. No swipe, no maul. Excuse me. Yep, that's what I would say. Let me make sure, by the way, that I take my salt. I need a salt pill. What time is it? I've been streaming for like 3 hours already. I think I need to go make myself a snack. I got my snack time. Delicious. New to bear? No, of course. Ask any questions. No problem. There's never a bad question. If you have a question, feel free to ask anything you want. Anything you want. And I also have a Discord. If for any reason you I don't answer your question or I miss your message or something like that, you're more than welcome to ask in Discord as well. So don't be afraid to ask in the Discord too. I'm looking for a new music suggestions. If you have any really kind of like happy, chill songs or things like that, then, may I see the tail? Yeah, I'll show you the tail. I gotta find it though. Where did I put it? I moved the tail. I think it's over there. Did you play Baron Legion? Oh, it's quite different. Tanks have changed a lot since Legion, though. Tanks have just changed a lot in general. You know what I mean? But I think you're getting... no, I wouldn't get the weapon. It depends. Do you, by any chance... It depends if you have a mythic, the plus 12 resilient unlocked. If you have plus 12s done, or you think you can get them, I would save your purchase for your mythic trinkets. If you're like, look, I'm just working on plus 5s, plus 10s, then what you want to do is go... Jaster Diamond is a good ring that you can get. The Jaster Diamond is a good ring. You can buy a defensive trinket from the raid. There are some good raid trinkets you can buy. Or you can buy your weapon. I think a weapon is not a bad idea. But if you're able to do plus 7s, you can also craft a weapon. At that point, it's completely up to you. A flex redeem? Bet. I'm going to go make myself a snack. I will be right back. Like I said, if for any reason I missed your question, you can just ask in Discord as well. Flex the quads? Flex the quads. Okay. Here. First of all, my quads, after sitting in a squat for a second, are feeling less than ideal. You can't really see me flex the quads. I don't exactly have the biggest... I don't have the biggest legs. I have quads, though. I have quads, but you can't, like... I don't have the biggest legs, okay? A glute spread? That's a whole different type of content, man. That's a whole different type of content. We don't... we don't do that here. All right, let me be right back. I'm gonna go get a snack. All right, I'm back. I got my snack. I went outside, and my lizard was laying in the weirdest position. You know what I mean? Thank you for. Of course, of course. I got you, Krim. Happy to help. I was live free. At the moment, I'm not like pushing any keys or anything. I'm kind of just waiting for PTR and next season. So this is like the perfect time. I'm happy to help right now. If I have time, I'm happy to help. Oh. So, here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. If I was going to do gym streams, I think I would do them on the YouTube. Can you show top DPS of that run we just did? Yeah. I don't know what the meters look like here. This one on that run? Or my AUG run earlier, VGlod? Yeah, Krim, you healed great. You did good. The AUG run... Oh, your bear meters. Yeah, this one. Remember we pulled safe and we had some scuff pulls. Oh. Oh. Hi, Dom. How's it going? There. Okay, so if I was going to do gym streams, I think I would have to ping it in Discord, and I would do it on the YouTube. Because... like, I don't care that much about the algorithm on Twitch, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't do gym streams on Twitch. I feel like I can't use this channel to do gym streams, unfortunately. If I was going to ever do, like, a workout on stream, I think I'd have to do it on YouTube. Yeah, the 18. Are you EU or NA, Dom? Because, like, on NA, it's so hard to find 18 plus. Of course. I think you seriously doubt the gym thirst within your Twitch viewers. I just think, you know, Krim, like, after you do a stream, right? You get, like, your average and stuff. Only 118, they just need a healer. Gotcha. Off to bed. Thank you, Tane. Thank you, Payne. I will see you. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I have a lot of things to do this week, so I might not be able to do like 10-hour streams back to back. We might have some a little shorter streams, but I'll be here. What's up, Muzz? Nothing at the moment, just enjoying a snack. Very fluffy eggs. The key to eggs is don't overcook them. I hate when people overcook eggs. Hot. What are you doing? YouTube? What's up, crazy dog? What's up, crazy dog? Scrambled? I crack 4 eggs on a pan and I scramble them in the pan because I'm lazy and I don't want to, like, I just eat my eggs. I'm not like super particular about it, you know? I'm not like super particular about it, so I'm kind of chill with it. I kind of just eat the eggs, you know? I will see the new tier list on YouTube. Oh, sorry. You go exclamation YouTube. Right. Sorry. Exclamation YouTube. What I made is I have Warrior. I have Warrior done, Pally done, and Druid done. I'm not going to rank a few of the other ones. Like, I might do Monk. Monk is basically you play Shadowpan. Shadowpan is pretty good. You're going to be able to get some big, massive defensive value and offensive value in the Weapons of Order window. Demon Hunter's alright. Blood DK is kind of meh. Blood DK, honestly, is sort of meh. Like, I don't really love the Blood DK set. New X pack. Next year. New X pack traditionally would be not until next August, like a year from now. But maybe I have a cook that they're not doing a season 4 this season, and instead of season 4, they'll release the new X pack sooner. So I bet like 8 months. About 8 months probably for new X-Spec. Yeah. I have them individually ranked right now, crazy. I don't have them in one video. So I have them individually ranked. We can't make a full tier list just yet because we have to do Mythic Plus testing. Next week on about Tuesday or something, I'll have a whole video about it. So I'll have a whole video then at that point. So Crim, it's currently season 2. It's currently season 2, although season 3 is coming around the corner, Rune. Basically, season 2 is kind of already sort of done. Like, season 2 is sort of over already. These eggs are perfect, man. I mean, if you were going to come back, you don't have to delves or something. It'll be 7 weeks. 7 weeks, probably, Mer. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to delve right now. You just have to, it's like one quest you got to do in a delve, and that's it for your belt. So you think, Crim, I think you have to go to bed. You said it was late. If I did a fitness stream on Twitch, I wonder, I just think, I don't know if it would like mess, because like Twitch has this thing, right, where it tracks your average viewers, and I don't really care about how many people hang out with me on a gym stream. That doesn't relevant to me. Like, that doesn't matter. But I just want to be able to do it. But then like it'll bring my average viewers down by about 80%. If it was like 10 or 20%, it's fine. It was like 80% because nobody watches fitness on Twitch. Like, pretty much nobody watches fitness stuff on Twitch. But I do have the YouTube, and I was thinking if I wanted to do that again, I could do it on YouTube. I was thinking also I could just make a new Twitch. That's actually not a terrible idea, Bobbins. I could just make a new Twitch. It's not a bad idea. Smart move, Crim. Smart move. I was about to say that. Any good keys around right now? What should we do? 16 Priory? Could go help them, I guess. Oh. Really? Bet. Perfect. I'll come help. Hi, Jitsu. Aren't you the streamer with the really cool hair? Wait, Jitsu. Are you top Jitsu? Wait, Bucko, you're in here? Sweet. Aren't you? Wait a second. Jitsu, are you top Jitsu from a while ago? I vaguely remember there was a streamer. His name was Top Jitsu. And he had really cool hair. He had like long hair. I wish I had long hair. Hi. Hello. Are you the Aug? You play Aug, Baku? Oh. Bobbins, where are you from in the world? I'm from Thailand, so I guess that was your first time here, so I'm from I'm from Thailand. So it is it's currently my evening time. It's 5 p.m. for me right now. In Germany. There's a lot of German WoW players. Bobbins, what do you play in World of Warcraft? Because there's a lot of there's actually a lot of people from Germany here. No, sorry. Oh, okay. I thought for a second that was you. No, running my alt they just made 3 days ago. Oh, I assumed. Wait, what do they say? Assumptions make a buttocks out of me and you. Right. Do you have long hair though, Jitsu? Do you have like long hair? And is this actually like a Naruto reference? Like a jutsu? I will probably never die in this game. It's not like 16, I guess there's technically a wipe scenario, but most likely I will not die. All right, let me go put my plate back real fast, and I'll be back. We'll do the 16 Priory. Will help out. I need vaults anyways. I need like 6 more vaults. Alright, Bobbins. Druid tank is haste verse, correct. Haste verse or whatever. Haste verse, haste mastery also works actually just fine. As long as you have enough haste, you can play Druid. Basically though, the thing is, as long as you have enough haste, you're fine. That is the one rule of Druid tanking. Workout would work as if you did it while you were playing WoW. Even then, it wouldn't be like deadlifts. More like hit on a treadmill or in between keys. Elzian, if I was going to do like a workout, you mean like if you were going to do a workout or if anybody would? Or if like I was going to do a workout stream? Because I feel like Elzian, there's a lot of things you can do. I think it's in between keys is probably the best bet though. I used to play tank since TBC, got bored playing DPS very fast, kind of agree. I took the challenge of playing DPS, went Retribution to get 3k. Now that I got it, I'm swapping to tank pally this time around prop percent. 30% is high, yeah, I play with a little less. I play with slightly less than that. You did a 15 Priory with one of my guildies. You needed that for Brazil? Oh, I would have helped. Who is your guildie, Seven? I knew the healer in that key. The healer asked if I would go. Let's do this for 16. I like my Priory route. Ah, the survival hunter. He was good. He was good. And I know that because he was working very hard. If you play off meta, you normally have to work so hard, though. That's totally fine, Bog. It doesn't matter. You can play with high mastery or high verse. Both of them are totally fine. Don't worry about it too much. Both of them are totally cool. Yeah, look at that. When I look at kicks for the dungeon, you see? The hunter and I were working hard. Be happy. Built your hunter and currently at 640 item level. To be all I want is a mythic appearance shoulders. I wonder how you get that though. Mythic appearance shoulders at 640. I guess you'd have to get lucky at a vault probably. No, you could play Aug. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can Aug. The timer will be fine. The timer will be giga chillin'. Timer will be chillin'. With the route, if we do a route here, like we're gonna be totally fine. Don't worry about it. He'd want to be good. I hope he's good. Yeah, he plays like 13 hours a day. How much mana do healers have these days? 2,500,000, I believe, is the number of mana that every healer has. Every healer is the same, I believe. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct, right? Let me buff up. You don't gotta heal me. Oh, wait, we just started. What? Where was the pull timer? Rest in peace, pre-incarn. Wait, what? Wait, rest in peace, pre. Wait, what? I haven't had that happen. They just ripped the key. He just ripped the key. He just ripped the key. I don't have pre-incarn. Actually, that's kind of a big deal for this first pull. I'm gonna have to hit Bark early and extra frenzied. We have a DK, so I'll just hit the Bark here. It's fine. Druid tank is immortal, but that without pre-incarn, actually, yeah, there's no countdown. Oh, I got a pain sup. No faith. No faith. I'm fine. I'm fine. I always feel so bad when my healers pain sup me, man. Like, don't pain sup me. I'm fine. Not only am I fine, I'm about to do big damn. I'm about to do big damn. Big damn, big damn, big damn. Boom. Got big off healing here. We're good. You need to repair? Ah, I won't die. That's okay. I only need to repair if I die, right? If I don't die, then I don't need to repair. So I should be fine. Yeah, I think that you get, if, as long as you would have to get a tier shoulders from the vault, though, because there's no other real source of myth tier. Vortex Typhoon. And then I have Barkskin. And then I'll SI to fill. That knight is very alive right now. That knight is living a little bit too long. So what we're going to do from here, we have Barkskin up still, so I press 1 Frenzied, because I get trapped. And then we SI pretty much right away. And then we're going to War Stomp into an In-Cap Roar for these defends. Oh, my ping is very high this key. Alright, I'm not going to be immortal here, especially on a pull like this, where I'm going to have to, because these guys are still alive. That knight died last. That's the opposite of what you want to happen here in the future. I'll be fine for the shield slam. Good. I didn't even drop below 40% at that whole thing, though. You can get right in a fight. I think I'll be fine. Not that worried about it. Tag this with a Moonfire, if I can. There you go. Wait for that shield slam. That was the one I was waiting for. Nice. I Barkskin as they come in, because they always hit immediately. And then I just 1 Frenzied Regen. I want this to carry me across because I have aggro already on this guy. So I'm going to let this go. Whee! See how I jumped too? Do you see that? That's just me playing Priory for so long. Did you see me use the leap? It was perfect. It was perfect. Because I've been playing this dungeon for so long now that I know exactly what I need to do. Oh, we did tag this, and I didn't want that corner. Okay, this is a small problem, but we do have big cooldowns, so it should be fine. There's 1 extra caster in here that I did not want at this point. But because I chained it a second fast, in high key, what you do is you have your range tag this for you. I in-cap it. He's standing in the flame strike. Okay, I'll live. I res him, I think. Because otherwise we're going to have more death scaling here. Remember, Priory is all about not doing this. Oh, boy. We didn't want that middle pack. Is this resilient? By any chance? Is this resilient? Because we don't have my DK to grip those casters, and I don't think he knows to grip the casters in. They haven't already removed Abomination Limb, right? Like, I'll live. It's not about whether I live. It's about whether my team lives right now. Actually, I'm going to get hit really hard here. This guy is still alive. Like, the guard captain is still very much alive right now. He is not dead. Which is a small problem. Which is why we're going to die. Because those thunderclaps are going to clap people. And I will eventually die to this pull. That guy is still alive? Yeah, okay, it's a resil. Okay, thank God. Whew, he said reset. I saw the reset in party chat, and I was like, oh, thank God. Whew. I have yet to do any mythic dungeon keys. I think that'll be the thing. Yeah, that guy was alive for a very long time. But it's not removed yet, yeah? Like, it's not currently removed. Looks like one of your keys. I'll pull it slightly cleaner. I'll pull the thing there. They are removing Slappy Hands because they want to make DKs. They want to give DKs a more valuable raid spot, Alua. Because they're trying to help DKs. So they're helping DKs by removing their one valuable thing that they do. I'm not even kidding. That was their rationale. They literally, that's why they're doing it. They actually were just like, we want to make DKs more prevalent and give them more opportunity to be brought. And then, you know, and then they removed it. And I don't really know why they did that. That red pally had 0 kicks, which is not a problem. No problem. Bobbins, tell me something, teach me something in German. I don't know, anything. Teach me something in German. This time around, you can get pre-incarn. Actually, though, seriously, though, can I come? I need it. 7, what class do you play right now? If we're playing with an AUG, we need to make sure the last DPS slot is very geared. What do you want to know? It's a good question. Are VDK... No, they're not, Alua. They should be, but they're not. Sigils are still a thing, unfortunately. A BM Hunter. Oh, we already have a Hunter in this key. No, we don't. Sir from stream. I'll pull it a little safer. That guy was alive. A BM Hunter? You play Marksman? That makes sense. Alright, play Dev. We need a little bit more prio damage. We had no prio damage in that previous comp. We were just full AoE. Alright, apply. What's your name? And then apply. I'll tell them to take you. 7. Sure. I bet you have the shoulders. Honestly, at this point, if you've been playing, Baby M is better prio. Who do you want? Oh, wait. They coming. BM Hunter named 7. Boom, boom. Nah, take your time. Yeah, we should be able to get this. Like I said, the timer in Priory is really simple. The only thing you need to do is avoid wiping the group. I think the healer in that previous pull, he was standing in a puddle on accident. Yeah, he got flame striked. That is why he died. Also trapped. Because I was wondering about that. I'm making steak for dinner tonight. I have like not a nice steak necessarily, not like a super nice steak, but kind of excited. What level? 16. 16 Algito. But we have a hunter coming. He said he's logging in. I kind of want to play my Pally here and just show people that it's totally cool to play Pally. Also, no need for a pain sub on first. No worries. I'm chilling. There you go. 7. In cute. I got you. I have to lurk a bit? Okay. Teach me some German after. I want to learn one thing in a different language while I'm streaming. Because I could like, sometimes I feel like I could be more productive, you know? When I die. I love this song. When out of who I was above the... I'm turning it up slightly. When I really rest in peace, if I go out, I know to take a chance. Fill my glass back up with sand for one more try. Oh, when I die. I like the song a lot, actually. The airways out of an airplane. Would you ever go skydiving? Sometimes I wonder if I would. I've never been. I wonder a lot, actually. I was like, would I ever go skydiving? Damn. In the moment. Waste all your best on hoping. You ever wonder about that? I like this song. Makes me think. I like songs that make me think. You was across the ground. Now I have pre-incarn easy. You've been skydiving? Did you go skydiving, Arun? Really? You went skydiving at one point? No way. No way. Really? Second chance. Glass. Should I do this first pull blindfolded? You think I should blindfold myself on the first pull? It might make it harder. You went skydiving? Never again? Yeah, I can imagine how your anxiety could be at an all-time high going skydiving. That makes sense. That does check out. I died behind the bird. The tutu I swear. Second chance. And I will die. Will I die? Okay, last bleed taken care of. Nice job. Whole time the way I could think if your parachute won't deploy. That does happen, doesn't it? Doesn't that happen to people? Like, isn't that scary as shit? Oh. LOL. I messed up. I was too distracted by music. I actually died. That's hilarious. I'm surprised I died, but I did actually die there. Thought I had... Did I not have Lunar Beam down? Wait, oh, because I was standing on the corner and I normally don't stand on the corner. That's actually really funny. They meleeed me on the same time that happened. They normally melee me after when I charge back. I'm surprised I died. I was singing the song. I was too close to the mobs and they meleeed me. Those mobs, when you pull that pack, they always sink on you. That was my fault. It's okay, we should be fine. Only a few deaths from that. I have a hunter. Can he go pull that side pack for me? I'll probably have to get it. I got too lazy. Nah, it's okay. You just have to know. I've never died there before. My style. I was thinking about skydiving and stuff. This pack looks scary, but there's literally only 2 things hitting the group. The rest just hits me. We need to pull the sergeant. And then this. So, range kick? Oh, boy. DK kick. I've had a lot of in real life things happening recently, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to come up with a better perspective on dealing with it, because they have actually been stressing me out, and I'm not normally the type of person who gets that stressed. I normally don't get that stressed about things, but I've had some things recently that have really been stressing me out. So I need to develop a better perspective on it. Well, I might have to do some like slightly shorter streams coming up a little bit. I get stressed. I sort of believe that. Nah, real life doesn't suck. Real life is literally the best thing ever. It's just sometimes it's hard. Real life doesn't suck, though. Real life is literally the coolest, most amazing shit ever. I don't think real life sucks. I think real life is genuinely some of the... It's like... Do you know how cool human beings are? Like, not in person so much, but as a concept. Do you know how cool human beings are? They're so damn cool, man. The human beings are fucking amazing. Human beings are actually like some of the coolest. Like, we're endlessly adaptable. We're completely unheard of. Human beings, like, it's just we're like the coolest puzzle to have ever existed. I think I need more salt, anyways. I'm starting to get tired. But like, human beings are actually endlessly adaptable. We have cooldowns. Go here. Wait for vortex. Wait for vortex. Here we go. I don't think real life sucks. I made a decision to live my real life way long ago. When I was younger, I feel like a lot of people, they don't have this, though. So I understand, actually, if people have the perspective that you're having, like, oh, real life kind of sucks. It's like, I guess, for me, right, like, I had to decide to live my real life. When I was younger, I was so sick. The doctors thought I would die, like, often. So I had to, like, make it the conscious decision to actually stay alive. And I'm very glad I did, because life is amazing and awesome. It's just hard. But hard is not bad. That's like saying, yeah, but Mythic Plus sucks because it's hard. It's like, no, it's fun because it's hard. Sometimes you fail it and it's tilting, but overall you come back and play again because it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, Mythic Plus is fun because it's challenging and it's scaling and it's endless. You know what I mean? That's like the coolest thing about Mythic Plus. Life is literally the same thing. So I understand where the perspective comes from. Don't get me wrong. I really do. I totally get the perspective. But I actually think it's so important to sometimes check in with yourself and realize it's like, actually, life is endlessly amazing. Life is a lot like Mythic Plus. You're not wrong. It's pretty true, actually. Boom, boom, boom. My damage is going to be so low because Incarn's only coming back after this pack's already dead. Unfortunate. I have only myself to blame because my cooldowns are not going to line up because I died earlier, sillily. My team had very good reaction time to it, though. You just can't turn into a bear in real life. If you work out really, really hard and eat your protein powder, you know? I like my dungeons hard and your life easy. Sometimes, depends on the day you catch me, but honestly, I have to remind myself, because like right now, life is hard for me. Like life is not going, you know what I mean? Yeah, never say never around the woo, that's true. I had a rare moment where I actually died in a key when I was not expecting to die in a key. I know exactly what that is, though. Like, that exact scenario, I've never died there before, but I did have that rare moment where I was just like, whoops. It do happen like that sometimes. It's okay. Our timer is pretty decent right now. I do think it's so important, though, especially if like you're ever going to become a parent one day, Ruin. You ever thought about that? If you become a parent, the perspective we have is the perspective that our kids have. And it's like, yeah, I get that like things are hard sometimes, but I want my kids to make sure that they're enjoying their life. Like, that's so important to me. If I ever had kids one day, that would be like really, really, like, it would matter to me a lot that my kids are... Whoops. Is that a double cast? This is the one pull where there are technically double casters. But if we watch our kicks like once or twice, then we're fine. Triple fireballs. Damn. That's true. You're quite young. But I will say, like, you ever thought about it, though? It's Bob Johnson. Damn. Much love from Bob Johnson. Hey, Bob. I like your commitment to the brand. I like your commitment to the brand. So we chain in here because now there's only one caster to deal with. I won't have my incarn for this first part of this next pull. I hope the healer knows that, technically speaking, I will need a tiny bit of healing on this first boss. I don't macro Iron Fur, no. I'm not a fan of it. But you can, if you really, really want to, Bog, and you're coming back to Bear, you totally can, but it is technically less inefficient. It's less efficient and less optimal. But sometimes it's not about playing for optimal, right? Like, sometimes you just want to play for fun and tankiness, and you just want to be a good tank. And, like, that's totally fine, right? Do you know what I mean? So, I don't always believe that the right idea here is to always play super, super optimal. If that makes sense. Oh, that's a better song. That last song, I like that song too, but a little bit too chill. I was getting sleepy. Okay, 21 minutes here is doable. A little bit behind on timer. I made some whoopsie daisies. If we can do the quad pull after this, I know I can live it. Yeah. See, then my healer, the problem is that when you die as a tank, your healer gets scared, and he just randomly sends a pains up on me. But a lot of healers don't understand, like, Bear. I am so immortal right now that I could have taken that frontal and still lived. You know what I mean? Like, so immortal, in fact, that there's no fear at all. Until later. Because I will need healing on this fight, just not while I have Incarn, Lunar Beam, and Barkskin up. Yeah, so you can... If you don't have it macroed, you want it on your mouse wheel. If you don't have it macroed, definitely have it on your mouse wheel. That's the catch. So I have it on mouse wheel scroll, and I enjoy that more. There's two instances where you want to make sure you have rage and you can control when you're spending it. The first instance is going from pack to pack. It's a really good idea to pool rage. Pretty helpful. The other instance is not pack to pack, but rather I'm getting tired. See how the salt intake? That's just the salt intake. Okay, I have two options. Either I just do a short stream today, or I go dose myself on salt. Wanna do. I'm just tired. Life stuff, man. Life stuff. Okay, so we have... probably do have to send my second incarn here, most likely. Let me see what our timer's at. Because if the timer requires it, I will do the quad pull after. But if the timer doesn't require it... Let's see, we have unholy cooldowns being pressed right now. I still have to press incarn. He's at 45%, not low enough for me to hold incarn. So just put it on mouse wheel. So I just use my Iron Fur cast like this, you see? So right now, Bog, if you look at my screen, this is me casting Iron Fur. This is how you don't waste rage and you still get your Iron Fur like this. But it's so helpful, right? It's so helpful. Because otherwise what you end up doing is you're going to get like a really sore finger. So if you just have if you have it like this, it helps a lot. Just dropped in the back. You can change that in your keybind settings. So anything in your keybind, you can just change that. Yeah, it's super helpful. I just have my 4 button. So I have it on 4 technically. But my 4 button is also bound to mouse wheel on every character. My finger never hurts from scrolling because you can scroll gently. Blood blot alert. It's something you learn after having a wife, is how to scroll gently. You don't like... your finger is not supposed to hurt from that. If you feel with a room without a roof, 'cause I'm happy along. If you feel happiness is for you, happiness is for you. Happy if you know. Okay, boss is dead. I have to press one more frenzied right here for sure, and then I might have to healing potion if my healer can't watch me for a second. So I need a healing potion. I don't want to die. Good. Okay, he gets mana. I think have to timer, have to quad. DK grip. Okay, ready? This is the technical tank pull. I'm gonna live it. Here we go. Shift out of bear form. Bark skin right away. I need to get my first Iron Fur up right now when these guys hit me. Good. Taunt this. Healing potion. I need to get incarn up right now. 3, 2, 1. Good. Good. We're fine. I needed to get to that incarn, otherwise you die on this pull. I have off healing. And then we just need a lust, and this needs to die before we die. And if we can do this pull, then we still have time. Otherwise, we would need to reset real quick. We did lose some time at the start, and we can fix that. Pretty good so far. Pretty good. One more set of casts. I'm going to kick this one here. If it's on the DK, I let it happen, and then I innervate my healer. Good. We killed the casters already. All right, we made this pull work. Nice. As long as you have a DK who can grip here, I think it's pretty doable to do this. Spark skin myself, and we're good. This is a tough pull, though. But if you can do this pull, it saves a lot of time in this key. And I think at some key level, it's probably mandatory. Oh, we're going to have deaths. Wait, healer needs to pump. Healer needs to pump. Healer needs to pump. Good, 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 good. I SI for this one. They're still alive, actually. So we need to make sure the healer... Ooh, almost. There's going to be one more set of tolls. I'm going to B-res this. I think we don't have enough time for us to casually wait, so we B-res it, actually. And then we don't actually have to double the next thing. Let me see what our cooldowns look like. If we're going to single, though, I would rather single the left side. The left side has 2 casters. Once these casters die, I can chain. But I don't think I should chain on top of these casters. The DK doesn't have cooldowns, my Hunter doesn't have cooldowns, my Dev Evoker does not have Dragon Rage. So I feel like we gotta kill the Hunters, kill these casters first. Because right now, for example, I can War Stomp so that nothing goes off on this double Paladin. Kick 1, kick 2, nice. And then after this dies, we gotta kill this caster first, though. I can't chain yet. I will not chain until the caster is dead. It's a bad idea. 1 Flame Strike. DK presses cooldowns. So 1 kick on this caster, and then we're good. Now we can chain. Incap it. Okay, good. With that, we probably recovered enough time to actually do this, though. It's not from Lunar. Lunar Beam is actually not a lot of self-healing, to be honest. Lunar Beam gives you mastery, which helps a lot. Bear self-healing is from a Loon's favorite right now. Is that a Fel Dev? Yes, it is a Fel Dev. I'm playing Fel Dev. So Corruptions came back, but they're a much weaker version. They're just some... They were like a mid-patch thing they did so that people kept playing the game. Actually, our timer's good now. We're fine. Nice. We're okay. We're okay. Good job on this area. You can make up a lot of time in this area if you do it well. Yeah, I have Twilight Dev. I have the Twilight Dev on my helm. They brought back one Corruption. The only thing is it's very weak now. Yeah, they did bring it back. They did bring it back here. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's like 3% of my overall. It used to be like Giga, right? It doesn't do that much damage anymore. So I'm fine. Who this? Mid key. Okay, I think we're okay if we kill this fast enough, though. You love electrolytes? Dude, I need to hydrate. Actually, it's a good... I should hydrate. I'll solo this one. I solo. I can solo this first one. And then... So I can take 1. And then 2. Wait. What? Okay. Or my team. Oh, no, he AMS that one. No. Bad idea. Oh, okay, so we're going to need to do the next one. I'll hold Incarn. I can take 3 on the next one. Actually, DK, if he can save AMS for 5. Save AMS for 5. You don't want to AMS early on this fight. It makes it much harder. It's okay. We got this. We got this. I'm going to roar. We get out of the shield. I'm going to take 2 pretty fast. Because I can take a 3rd one after. We're fine. Me. Okay, dude. Thing that we do. They brought back a bunch of stuff. But the thing is that a lot of times what they're doing right now, Gunman, if you haven't played in a bit, they're trying to keep people engaged like mid-season. Because WoW is a lot more of a seasonal game than it used to be. It used to be that, like, dude, you play World of Warcraft, you definitely don't play a single other thing. World of Warcraft is the only game you play, you know what I mean? But it's not really like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. Nowadays, WoW is kind of seasonal, where in the middle of a season, I got it. I got it. Trust me. Good. You just have to let the first stack fall off. I know it's scary for DPS, but the tank can take 2 always. This one's AMS, though. Watch out, melee. Okay, our timer's going to be tight. I do think we might have to go for 1 Hail Mary pull. Well, this is actually tight. AMS. With an Oracle Dispriest shield. Easy. His AMS is expiring. I'll take 1. Yeah, so basically it's like, exactly. So a lot of people, they have like a score they look for, and then they're kind of done, yeah? Boom, 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 boom. So my route does have that extra percentage. I think 9, I normally like 10 minutes after this boss. 9 minutes is acceptable. I'll take 1 real fast because nobody will die to the shield. We're fine. I've been doing this since 8.3. 8.3. Damn. Actually... can I ask you a question? What got you into World of Warcraft at 8.3? It's kind of a weird time to get into WoW. Let me see what our damage looks like here. So DK will send cooldowns. The boss will go night-night. Single target damage, though. I'm trying to give him to maintain as much uptime as possible. He's going to kind of int his own cooldowns here. I know, I'm in the thing. I'm trying to keep him so the DK can hit. Because he pops his cooldowns here. I probably have to take 1 at least. Here we go. What time is it right now? 9:30? We're fine. DK AMS. He has AMS right now. Oh, he's going to die. DK's dead. Hold up. He messed up his AMS timing a little bit. Okay. I think we kill boss here. Don't spend a B-res. We kill boss. 9 minutes. Pushing it. I've never done it with 9 minutes before, but I do believe it's possible. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I need to blow my nose, but I'm in the middle of a key, and we gotta push. He can release. 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 You release right here. If we do big dam, and I go for a 1 double pull, we have to double lust the mini. What we'd have to do, probably, we double lust the mini, and then with the pat. I bet you that's kind of the only way at this point. And I'll just do big dam. Most likely, though, that's the win condition of this key. The win condition is us double lusting the mini, which you would normally never want to do, with 1 light spawn. I think that's how we're going to win this key, though. Because actually, we might have enough damage. Although we technically want prio damage. So, like, these guys, I can't chain in until this is dead. I don't know if we're going to make that, though. What's up, Dylan? Glad to catch you on stream for once. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dylan. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm going to make a lot more content as the season keeps going. I'm going to make a lot more content, actually. I know we have a firestorm. I see it down, but I got to chain in here. The second that these paladin is 1 more toll, and then I can chain. There should be 1 more toll right here. He's dead? Good. Because we'd have to really push in order to have time. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, though. Let's knock these out. Perfect spot. DK has a grip, probably. I'm kind of locked in thinking about if we could save this key. I'm going to have to double something. With our timer here, we have time for like 2 more pulls, basically, and then boss. So 2 more pulls, then boss, though, is kind of... Because this pull is not dying here. We do not have the damage. DK hasn't already been nerfed, right? Like, the nerfs to DK are next season. I don't think any of them are live right now. There's going to be so many more tolls. Yeah, these guys are very healthy right now. Oh. That was the scary one. This will have to be a reset here. Yeah, this will be reset. Reset 1. We'd have to reset 1. 2. Okay. I think we can get this, though. Yeah, it's going to have to be a reset here. It's okay. I can do 1 more, but I need way more salt, though. I need way more salt, I believe. I will let myself die. Delicious. I can give you some gold. It's fine. Here. Oh, we did the second area really well. The first area should be fine. Okay. How did we have deaths there? Let's see. How could we improve this in this particular pug? This was just a thunderclap. That was just a regular thunderclap, actually. Nothing else there. Just an actual thunderclap. Boom, boom. We just have to go again. What's up, Meeks? How's it going, Meeks? Boom, 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 doo, doo. Gotcha. It's going pretty well. I'm getting it to that point of stream where I'm kind of tired, and I'm like, dude, I think I'm dehydrated. I think I gotta get more salt in me. That's probably that point of stream, right? That's that point of stream, Meeks. I just got real life stuff going on. Normally, when I'm stressed, when I'm stressed, I feel like, stressed. That was eloquently put, huh? Eloquently put, if I do say so myself. When I'm stressed, Meeks, I'm stressed. I'll probably have to do some, like, relatively shorter streams. I want to see if I can do, like, a long stream this week. I'm really excited, though. Let's do it next time? All right, bet. Okay. GG's. I don't have that much, but I can help a little bit. Uh, I wish I had a geared disc priest. I would just play disc priest, you know. But I wish I could have a geared thing. Just came back after a few weeks ago, after a month off. Finding it a bit harder to push. It is very difficult, yeah. So Dylan, the thing is, right? And they do that weird motion, yeah. The thing is, Dylan, when you fall behind on IO, it's so near impossible to catch back up. It's like really hard to catch back up when you fall behind. It's like really, really tough to fall. When you fall behind, though, it's near impossible to catch back up. Basically, honest to God recommendation is do what you can this season, but kind of wait for next season. And then if you can, when the new season comes out, kind of take the first few weeks, like take some a little bit of time off work and just game. Early IO is so impactful to actually getting long-term IO. It's insane. Jeez. No, you're absolutely fine. That was my fault. I was fall behind on. Yeah, you can. Exactly. Meeks is correct. Meeks is right. You get to play with some insanely good players if you get early IO. But early IO is the key. Like you get to meet some really good people there. I'll say week 1 or like exactly. Yeah. If you play early, and especially if you've played PTR and you have some dungeon knowledge, you can really make a big difference in the success of your keys. Exactly. If you want to do that, though, I'd highly recommend that you also play PTR. Yes. Because all of the top players, their score also resets, and they're going to be looking to farm 10s. So sometimes they have groups, and sometimes they don't. I think I'm tired today. So I'll be back tomorrow. Let me see who's still on. I'm going to end a little early today. That being said, if I did a workout stream, I think I would do it on YouTube. Join the Discord if you want. Dylan, I don't think the Discord link is actually there. Hold up. The Discord link is here. And if you have any particular vibe music, let me know. Because I'm kind of interested. I want like some new playlists for stream. You can join the Discord there. I'm actually tired for today. So I'm going to go take care of my own mental health. And be done with the stream. For now, 7, yeah, I'm just tired. Which is no problem, but I want to make sure I take care of myself. I'll get it next time. Let's see who's on. Get some rest. Thank you, Meeks. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. But definitely stressed. There's just a lot of life things. So I'll probably tell stream about it later. Stay safe. Really enjoyed the meeting you. Thank you, Bobbins. I'll be back tomorrow. I stream almost every day these days. I stream pretty much every day, actually. Let me see what he's doing. He's just getting started. All right, go hang out with Che. Che's on then. I'll hang out with Che. I'll be back. I want to make more YouTube videos too. I want to do more like tier lists for the tank stuff. I think that Blizzard actually does care about it, to be fair. Alright, see you later, Meeks. Thanks for saying hi. Good night. Wolvies in a 17? Oh, wait, I want to go help with that. Nope, I'm going to go rest. Alright, bye. Good night. Heading to a concert yourself today, Dylan? Oh, that's cool. Dylan, enjoy your concert, man. Enjoy your concert, Dylan. Enjoy your concert. All right, I'm a raid and run, though. I'm tired as fuck. I'm a raid and run. I'm tired. I'm tired. Good rest. All right, bye, YouTube chat.